Motherfucking episode 39. Oh, I remember. Let's go. I remember. We're in here.
And you're number dyslexic, so.
Yeah, I am. So we might be on 93. Who knows?
Oh, wow.
In the metaverse. Yeah, but fuck it. Anyways, we back. I am your co-host. I am your host. Or something. Mom, out of there, bro. Don't mind me. I just got off work, yo. But yeah, I am your host, Osama. You know what I'm saying? Oso, whatever the fuck you want to call me. You feel me? Got my trusty co-host with me. The dumbest of the dumb idiot boy, 817.
I'm going to just reveal it right now, and we can probably get into it, but I got braces.
Yeah, so if he sounds a little weird, he's getting used to talking with them in and shit.
Yeah, know? I just got them, so.
But Invisalign.
I was going to say it doesn't quite hit the same, but.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same.
Those are permanent Invisaligns.
Now you know what it feels like to have a little speech impediment.
Or I told Gabby 2 times, I said, probably after this, just get straight grills. That's what it feels like. It feels like like grills that I can't take out.
Okay. All right. And we got the motherfucking Ed Weirdo in the goddamn building. Dub D himself, you know what I'm saying? Back in the motherfucking Porta Poddy shit house.
That's right.
Has anybody ever called you Ed Weirdo?
Yeah, man. I mean, since elementary school.
You didn't flinch or anything, so I just figured it was kind of normal. Just a little.
Yeah, I have one of those names that as soon as like the first day of school, I was like, "Hey, bro, don't say that." I go by Eddie, and they would still mess it up and say Eduardo, and everybody be like, "Oh, this fool's from a different country. He's from a different country. He's a fucking weirdo." No, I'm not. Man.
I mean, he's from
like
Nicaragua.
As an adult, it wouldn't be a problem, but as a fucking kid, like that's traumatic.
He's from Nicaragua. Titicaca. Oh fuck yeah, I'd probably fuck with you, but shit, I just knew you as Eddie, but then I seen your fucking name on the goddamn Zoom and shit. I'm like,
me down there. Yeah. Well, fuck. Now I put it out to the damn world now, right?
Wait, so this whole time, this whole time,
change that.
Nobody fucking told me my name.
You can change it.
This whole time you didn't know his full name was like.
What do you want your name to be, bro?
I don't know. Just put whatever thing. Put it whatever you want. L name. Fuck.
You don't want me to just put
yeah, don't tell him whatever.
Just put the weirdo shit. That's all right.
There you go, bro.
I wish I could read the screen.
Just Eddie G. Yeah, that's my Instagram.
Yeah, I seen you change that shit, so I figured I'd give you a little free promo here. You feel me?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know me. You feel me? Always plug. You know. Anyways, we're ending the show already, guys.
Oh, wow.
Flush it down. Sorry, I'm back on soundboard. And obviously I'm trying to, get things going here. Oh yeah. Anyways. So I got a question of the day, y'all. Let me get to it, man. I need to. The hell was that? Sound like an elephant fart.
Cocaine slang. All
right, guys. Would y'all rather perform surgery, right? Not knowing shit. Just, hey, I got to fucking take out an organ or something you can live without. Or would you rather fly a commercial plane without ever having any type of qualifications? Out the gate, you either killing somebody or you might kill just like every fucking.
Do I have to take the
200 passengers?
The repercussions afterwards? Like, am I experiencing afterwards? Like, if I operate on somebody and then I mess up, do I have to then like face the family and be like, "Ooh, your relative has died because I just messed up on them"?
I would say more so like that doesn't fucking matter. I'm just saying, like, which one would you rather do?
I mean, it kind of does, because I would just go for a plane.
Okay, like, so the repercussions on you. What you mean?
I would go for a plane because
is the family gonna know it's his fault?
Or like, do I have to deal with the aftermath? Like, that's what I'm saying. Do I have to deal with the aftermath, or can I just like cause the scene and then
hold on? You might crash a fucking plane with 200 people in it.
Yeah.
But you're worried about one person?
Yeah, because
no, I gave an example. That's what I'm saying. I gave an example. Because if I don't have to deal it afterwards, I would just go for a plane because I never flew a plane. And
I would do the surgery. I'll do surgery.
Yeah, if I'm just freestyling, I'm doing surgery, man. Like, if nobody's holding me down, like, there's no doctors in the room and shit like that.
Ah, so this is what lungs feel like.
Hey, we need you to cut this guy open. All right, well, fuck it. Give me a damn scalpel. I don't give a shit. I'm not flying a plane, man. Like, I'm not flying a plane and killing myself.
Yeah. I'll remove something. I don't know if it's going to be a liver or kidney. Like, I may not know what I'm pulling out, but.
Sir, why did you draw a cross on this man's left lung?
You moved the fucking mic, and I moved the mic exactly where the fuck I wanted it. Time out, guys. I have to fix this. This is
what?
No.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm an audio freak, bro. Like, you want to listen to a podcast that sounds like fucking shit? I don't. Plug your fucking headphones in, bro. What are you doing?
This is the shit house.
Yeah, shit house. This is a shit show, apparently.
Shit show.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can we act like we've done this shit for fucking 39 weeks here? People?
Act like you've been here before.
I'm straight chilling.
Super brand new in this bitch.
No, we got to get you like to go crazy at least once on the
man,
podcast.
you got to fucking run my blood pressure up. It's already high. I'm a fat piece of shit. Like,
but
it's up there.
If you were calm a whole podcast, it wouldn't be normal.
Mr. Osama the Great, which one would you choose?
I would fly the plane.
See,
I think I could be good at it.
Okay, so you fly, like
all
I
you
would
gotta
choose
do is
fly
grab
the plane. Yeah, I
throw that bitch on autopilot.
Like I'm turning ludicrous at that point. Like I'm just testing it. Like you gotta get that off your bucket list. You know what I mean? And if stuff goes horribly
you're
wrong,
not gonna fly anywhere. You're just gonna be on the ground, just.
How do you live?
No, I would think that they were talking about like, not like taking the fucking plane off. Like just something happened. Now I gotta fly the plane. You know what I'm saying?
I like my explanation. I like my thought. They're just like, hey man, here are the keys. Oh, like, see, I mean, like, there's their keys. Is there keys? I don't even fucking know.
I think so.
If that's the situation, then I'm definitely fucking flying the plane because I'm not gonna kill anybody if I can't even get it off the ground.
You know how satisfying it would be to be in the air and then you just go autopilot, engage.
And then just
yeah, sir. I'm gonna get out of the chair like I just did that. You know what I'm saying? Straight business.
Straight business.
Straight business.
So if we're going off the course of the question, then that means you're just doing surgery. They didn't even fucking have anesthesia on this guy because there's no anesthesiologist, and there's just you fucking freestyler. Like I said, you're just this guy. He's like,
I'm gonna rub lidocaine all over him. You feel me?
You're gonna
dump out the tub of lidocaine. Just whoosh, my hands are all fucking numb, grabbing the instruments.
Oh my god!
And then you're gonna touch the edge, and it's gonna go like Operation the game.
Bro, I played that game so many times. I'm a G at that shit. Actually, I'm top G at that shit. You heard?
Then take the surgery.
All right, I think that's cap.
Not cap. Not yet. Hey, you got some shit on your teeth.
Wow.
Oh, the white?
Oh no, never mind. Invisalign. Let's go. We've been eating Oreos and shit.
Huh? Bro, I never ate Oreos in my life.
What the fuck? Oh yeah,
Never.
You don't like chocolate. I forgot about this shit. It doesn't taste like chocolate though. Does an Oreo taste like chocolate to you?
Absolutely not.
Nah.
But it tastes like it tastes like a cookie, right?
Charcoal.
I don't like cookies at all.
It has a I don't know. It's not chocolate though.
I don't like cookies either.
You don't like cookies?
Nope.
What a weird ass. He doesn't like chocolate.
Well, y'all made me cookies.
So. I mean, you didn't get that from either one of us because we like both of that shit. That's weird. You like chocolate and shit, Ed?
Yeah, I think if I had to have candy, it'd probably be chocolate. I do like Oreos, but I only like just regular plain Oreos. Don't give me the full like double shit.
Yeah, don't give me the double stuff. Yeah.
The special edition.
What's a odd like a oddball thing that like you don't like
an eyeball?
You know, because like chocolate is an oddball thing. Like if you didn't like ice cream type shit, that would be an oddball thing to me. I mean, I can see if you were fucking.
That'd probably be like, I can't say I don't like ice cream, but I have to have it like only certain time. Like I have to be really wanting ice cream in order to do it. I don't know. I don't like nutty butters.
Word?
I don't. Yeah, I don't like nutty butters.
Are good as fuck.
Yeah, don't know why. Don't like nutty butter. It's not like they're disgusting to me. I don't like them. I take something else over.
I'm a fucking fat kid, bro. Like even when I was skinny, I used to live at home like with my parents and shit. My stepdad used to bring home like snacks all the time because he worked in a fucking grocery store, right? So, you know, everything marked down in that bitch, he's buying that motherfucker and bringing it home, even if we don't fucking need it. These motherfuckers had cases of soda and shit in their room. You know what I'm saying? All kind of fucking snacks, the year 2000 snacks. Nah, so I would eat a fucking whole box of Nutty Butters, bro. Nutty Butters or whatever fuck you want.
Nutter Butters.
I would eat a whole box of that shit, bro. And get high and eat all that shit.
Oh, brother.
All that shit. Yeah.
Shit.
What about you, Carmen? Something weird that you don't like? She don't like just, if anything, she like just plain shit. She don't like just anything extra.
Yeah. I don't like shakes.
You don't like shakes?
Like a chocolate shake or a vanilla shake. No.
Nah, you're bugging.
No.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Vanilla shake is like the hardest.
I mean, I wouldn't say I would
world.
drink that shit all the time.
I would.
Yeah.
But a shake do hit the spot. You don't like shakes? That's crazy. It like lowers the work you have to do to eat ice cream, pretty much.
And you just drink it.
You need a spoon, right?
Yeah, you just
drink that motherfucker.
Drink it out the cup. You know what I'm saying? That's weird.
It's crazy how much like dairy products I like eat or drink, and I'm lactose intolerant.
Really?
So it's like I'm taking a risk no matter what. I just love like, you know, pizza, ice cream, cereal. Like I love all of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm becoming lactose intolerant in my old age. But Eddie remembered I used to fucking drink a big ass cup of milk and eat fucking
bag of Doritos.
Nah, eat noodles and shit.
Like that, the same, like a big cup in a big bowl.
After drinking a whole lot.
With like nacho cheese, like the carnival cheese that came in the can, you know? And then just be good. But I am with you, man. In my old age of 38 now, I think I have developed shit like IBS. Like I love spicy food, but that shit fucks with my stomach now, man.
Bro, you like holding your fucking asshole, running to the fucking, and then jump on that shit.
Just like that.
Oh fuck!
I gotta plan like shit. Like, wait a minute. Let's not leave just yet. Let's not go out just yet.
Yeah,
let me get this.
I can't just leave right after fucking eating, bro. Like I have to get my little 15, 20 minutes in and
see what happens.
That time I'm going to take the shit and recover from the shit as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Recover is crazy.
Oh, recovery.
Like you got injured from taking the dump.
All right, let's get into the shit. You know what I'm saying? First topic of the day.
I ain't heard that one. It was funny.
Yeah, that one's new. We out here. Bro, Orlando Brown, we ain't talking about Tupac. Orlando Brown is wilding, arrested in his fucking underwear. I don't know what the fuck going on. He been wilding for some years.
You have no legal right. You found
he's here. He's here. He's here.
Get that light on.
You touch me out of my hat.
I can defend my property.
That's what I'm looking for.
You can afford it.
Get closer to me.
Get off my property. Get out of my house. Call the police.
Is Orlando here?
So they went into the house and then they found Orlando upstairs. He's hiding in the closet and shit.
Motherfucker.
Show me your fucking hands. Show me your fucking hands now. Get out. Get out. Get out. Down now. Down now. Down now. Show me your fucking hands. Put them behind your back now. What is this, son? You got a warrant for your arrest. Show me your hands.
This bounty hunter is tripping, bro. He's like, show me your hands while this fool is fucking.
What's your name? What is your
handcuffing
name?
his ass.
And he called him a motherfucker. I don't think that was necessary.
State your name.
I mean, he's a bounty hunter,
State
so
your
you don't have
name.
to go by the
What is this?
cop rule.
You guys can talk to me, man. This is not cool. I just talked to the police. I just talked to the police. I just talked to the police.
You talked to the police?
I talked to the police. We can speak.
Well, obviously the police didn't talk to you, right?
Look, he got no shoes on.
They just threw him in there.
Damn, homeboy got tattoos on his face and shit.
Okay. You got a possession. You have a PC 148, PC 243, and you have an HS 11377A PC.
Bro!
At the end of the day, you have some warrants. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
So at the end of the day, you have these warrants you were picked up. This is why you're going back to LA County. Okay, thank you.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I don't know. No. Let it play because the dude says some wild shit.
Look,
Bro.
you had to pause it on that face.
In my underwear, bro.
In my underwear, bro?
Sir.
You tell me now, or we're gonna go ahead and Phil. Here's the deal.
Invisalign.
You left. Listen to me, you
Oh, all right. We can
It's a
stop.
felony.
We can stop.
Whoa.
In 4K, yeah, he just N-word him.
No, that just explains the whole scenario. I ain't gonna lie. That is hidden motives, everything.
Wildin'.
Wow.
Did we hear that right? Did
Yeah.
he say that?
He said fucking N-word.
With the face.
Orlando Brown was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a clickbait face. I ain't gonna lie.
Is that a get out of jail free card?
nah, they're bounty hunters, bro. They don't give a fuck. All they're in is for the check, trying to get you, take you, turn you in, get their money. That's it. They don't give a fuck.
He at least got something on his hand, though. I mean, even if it wasn't the word, it was just something that ended with ER. It still sounded bad. I don't think cops shouldn't say anything with an ER. You know, like it just sounds bad coming out of their mouth.
Now, if it was Dog the Bounty Hunter, oh yeah, he'd be in trouble, brother. Yeah, these Disney kids is wilding out, bro. I don't know why, but yesterday in my feed, shit popped up. Justin Bieber was singing "One Last Lonely N-Word" from like 8 years ago. You remember that?
It's been around, yeah.
Yeah, but it just popped up in my feed yesterday. I was like,
Yeah, because
what the fuck?
well, I think I told all of y'all in person, like outside of the podcast, like a long time ago. But recently, I had saw they did what's that roasting? Kevin Hart was on, and he was roasting Justin Bieber basically, and he brought that up, the N-word. And then Justin Bieber was like this the whole time. Everyone was laughing. He was like. He had the Kawhi Leonard like. I
don't think he knew he was being recorded, but it's still like.
No, he did. There was a whole audience production.
No.
Like,
I'm saying
I think he's talking about the bounty hunter.
No.
the N-word.
The initial Justin Bieber.
Oh, dude, this is Justin Bieber. Okay.
But still, I mean, he did a whole fucking like the whole hook, and then he was like, "What if I join the Ku Klux Klan? Then there will be one less lonely N-word."
Oh,
like,
wow.
what the fuck?
His mom was filming that. That was his mom.
How the
filming
fuck
that
did
shit.
she let that shit out? You feel me?
FBI, open up!
That shit is crazy.
I have no
Orlando.
words for Justin Bieber. I would never defend Justin Bieber other than when he had that paralyzed half face thing. I defended him then, but even then,
I think he still has that. To be honest.
But still, that's the only thing I defended him on.
I don't
Other
mean to
than
bring
that,
up,
nope.
You know, the bad times and all that. Just, you feel me?
Justin.
Emotional damage.
So
We're not really here to offend. Now let's talk about Orlando Brown in this underwear case thing.
Yeah, I don't know. They shackled him head to toe, bro. That's crazy.
Do you think
the funny thing, he was hiding, right? And then he's like, "What's wrong? What's going on?
What is this, sir?
What is this? What are y'all doing here?
Bro, they could play that fucking goddamn, what is that fucking movie? But anyways, it's like say your name, and then he calls him an N-word too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole like slave movie going on right here, bro.
Yeah, that was bad, man. That is a bad look.
Do you think y'all can hide from bounty hunters?
Yeah. I mean,
But
they have less restraints than the cops. They can do a whole lot more bullshit than the cops can.
Well, I know that because I watched Patty Mayo and Bounty Hunter D, both of them being bounty hunters.
Watch Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Not really. I didn't really watch him.
Dog was
y'all
the shit,
were
bro.
watching him. You and Gabby, and I really didn't like that kind of show. So Patty Mayo and
Bounty Hunter. It's because you skip bail, or you bonded out and just left, or you were supposed to be at court and you were, So these are already weeks in advance,
Right.
You could already be gone by then. A lot of these people that get caught by these bounty hunters are just hanging around their same area, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What would be y'all's first spot to hide in?
I wouldn't say it on here.
That's right.
Okay, what's your second spot?
Welcome to Vlad.
Little baby was like, "Are you the cops?"
Trying to get us busted, bro.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it could be in GTA, so.
You know where you don't go?
Oh, and you could trick them and be like, you could trick them and be like, "Oh, this is the first place I'm going to hide," and you actually hide somewhere else.
Yeah, but allegedly in GTA, if a bounty hunter was looking for me, I would just not be in the same general area at all. Because now, shit, you're gonna have to hire bounty hunters every fucking where from me. You feel me? To put out the word nationwide, and I don't think bro. The fucked up thing of it is that they get tips now from the fucking you get on a toll, or they got traffic cams everywhere and bank.
There was a show probably 2-3 years ago that we had watched. I don't know if they've ever done it again or re-upped on it, but it was like that. It was 10 teams, right? It was 2 people, 10 teams, and you had to be gone for 30 days. You're basically running from the law. And they got with the FBI and everything to try to find. You couldn't go further than 3 states.
Oh shit!
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, hunted. That's what it was. And if you made it, then you collected I think it's $1 million at the end of cash. So that was the last thing, was the 30 days. They got online, found out where they needed to go. But as they're online, that's triggering the FBI, letting them know where they're at. So they have to go on there, find out where the money's going to be at, where they're going to drop it, go pick it up and get the hell out of there. But people were getting picked up in 2 days, man, because they were doing stupid shit. One team, they were out there for 28 days, and then they got hungry, went to McDonald's and got picked up.
Come on, man.
Oh my God! Why would you go to Mickey D's?
They obviously were hungry, sir.
I felt like that was a way for them to try to collect data on how people would hide.
Maybe.
I believe that's what it was too. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, let's see what they do. They're televised, so let's watch their moves and learn from this.
But I would think that would be fun though, to just have that experience of let's try to escape the cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just a little sandbox. You know,
I could see how that would be fun. I would definitely go on that show. That
yeah,
would be
those people who got busted, they made it to 28 days by just going into on the side of the road, how it's just woods and shit. They just went into one of those and just sat out there.
Wow.
For 28 days. Yeah.
Wow. Speaking of being busted on camera, did you see those 2 fans? I guess they're at a baseball game or some shit.
Yeah, they're at the Blue Jays game, right?
Yeah.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
I guess the shit was that boring, huh? They just said, let's get a quickie back here. You feel me?
That's the funny thing is that,
and it's typed allegedly up there, clearly.
Clearly,
what the fuck else are they doing in that fucking in that position, bro? I don't know.
The spectators outrageously horny.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to play the video on that one, but yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. You would ever fuck out a fucking in MLB game? Are we catching you at a Houston Astros behind the bleachers with Laura?
I would fuck anywhere. So I'm dirty, I'm nasty. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Dirt in your butt crack and everything. Just
everything. I got a shower. I can go home.
You can't wash off that film. They got you in 4K, my boy.
You're gonna get up and be like, there's soda on my butt cheek.
Trust me, they won't see much.
Bro,
they'd have to zoom all the way in.
Way in there.
Hey, bro, this bitch Stacey Dash just found out that DMX died.
That's how unplugged she is from the culture. You know what I mean?
Like, you have to be completely...
Wait, she's a famous person?
Yeah. She don't watch TV. She don't got Instagram on her phone. She don't even got a phone, period. Like, how do you
not know that shit?
Yeah, you don't got a radio in your car. You don't even own a car. You just walk.
Usually when a like big artist or like anybody famous dies, it's always just the whole feed for that day is just all of them. Right. Everyone saying rest in peace, X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And how do you not see that?
And it lasts more than that. It's the initial, he passed, or it's the initial, he's in the hospital. That lasted like a week or so. And then he died. And then that lasted like a week, and then they buried him. Well, and then that lasted like a week. So it was like fucking 3 weeks of DMX, like, news. How the fuck? She didn't even turn on the radio or nothing?
I thought, isn't she like a Fox News correspondent or some shit like that? Like, I think they did a shout out to him too. Like,
really? I didn't know she was a Fox News correspondent.
Don't quote me on that, but I know she is very like conservative. She's on the right side. Like,
is she?
Right as in right and left, not right as in the right. Well, y'all get what I'm saying.
As far as television goes, dyslexic. It says that she was in College Hill Celebrity.
What happened?
As far as television goes, it says the last thing she was in was College Hill Celebrity Edition. That was in 2022. And then in 2020, she was in Falling in Love in Quarantine.
I don't know any other movie than that famous one where she was rich.
Clueless. Clueless. That's it. That's the only thing I know.
That's it.
I'm clueless.
And she's Dame Dash's cousin or some shit like that.
Why does that sound like a familiar name?
Dame Dash is like...
Yeah, I'm looking at all the movies she was in, and I don't know.
It sounds like a basketball player.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she was on a very low-budget movies after that.
If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to... Anyway.
Did you want to watch her video clipping? Because it was pretty brutal.
It's just stupid. Like, go search it up yourself. Yeah. It's pathetic. Like, it
was really hard
to watch. How the fuck do you not know? You got to, like, listen to, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they even gave him a shout out on country music stations.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody I saw.
Yeah. DMX was
shouting him out. Like, people that did, like, you would not even expect. We're giving him his shout out. So
but it was like,
more what the fuck?
It was more of like she was saying how she had just got onto him and then she found out that he died.
Maybe she was in rehab. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't.
Because in
what
rehab,
a hell of a way to get your name back out there, though. God damn, you know.
Well,
like,
she says she been clean though, so that negates that shit. But if she was in rehab, then she wouldn't have a phone or no shit like that. But
no, because
there's TVs in her.
Well, she was just on a show.
So what? You remember that Celebrity Rehab show? That shit was lit.
Celebrity Rehab show?
Bro, you got to be a fucked up person to sign up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you already know that you're going to be in such a bad light at this point. And you want motherfuckers to come document your journey and put you on week to week.
Like, your legacy is gone. It's always going to be. Remember when he was on Celebrity Rehab? How crazy he was on that shit.
The ones that stick out to me is homeboy from Crazy Town, Gary Busey, and fucking Dennis Rodman, bro.
Oh shit,
yo, Gary Busey was the shit on that motherfucker, bro. Like, that show was the shit. I really fucked with that show. I mean, like, it sucks that you're kind of like getting entertainment out of like somebody's fucking
suffering,
trauma and shit.
Suffocation.
I used to be big on intervention, so I mean, I used to laugh my fucking ass off at that show. Like, how these motherfuckers not know that they're being set up for this shit?
Right? Yeah, it's clear as day and shit, you know. But I don't know, man. That shit is crazy that she did not know about DMX, bro. Like, she don't. She don't fuck with her black side at all. She's half white, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
She up there kicking it with her white folks. Because how did you not know? That's weird.
But I would give her the benefit of the doubt, just saying that, like, I don't know, it just happens, you know, like somebody dies and then you're like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't even know him like that.
Somebody is not DMX, bro. Like,
but I don't know.
That's like if Joe Biden died tomorrow, like,
that is not
who the fuck? And I come out fucking 6 weeks later and I'm like,
oh my God.
Biden passed? Oh my God. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that, guys.
She's been under a rock.
Yeah. Anyways, did you get a chance to listen to that Logan Paul shit?
No, I didn't. My bad.
Nah,
you sent it to me like probably.
It's all good. It's a lot to listen to. Dummy boy, you listen to that shit? All right. I'll let you squeak on it first. Go ahead.
What? No, you're a clear talker, so that's why you should deal with it.
Oh, my fault.
He's your hype man.
No, I add extra details in my opinions and, you know, my point of view and my...
Well, just start small. Just start small. Roll it out. Roll it out. Come on, just a little bit. Just roll it out.
Man.
Like, you don't have to...
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Andrew Tate.
So, yeah.
There we go. I laid the carpet out. Now you got to walk.
So did we say he got canceled last episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so we did say that last episode. Well, the mob is coming for him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something to say now. Everybody got an opinion on him. All this other shit when they really didn't have much of an opinion before. They weren't really throwing their 2 cents in before.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he's down bad, I feel like it's kicking him while it's down. And so I tune into the Impulsive podcast regularly. And,
I did too.
To my surprise, I'm hearing Logan Paul go into this, long speech about how he's bad and, you know what I'm saying, and he's warping the minds of the next generation and X, Y, and Z, and he's really like going in, bro. Like yeah. I feel like he's really like leaning heavy on him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking like, this is the same kid that got canceled for filming in that Japanese forest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everybody was on his ass. Everybody was on his case. Everybody was saying, and he came out and publicly said, like, all the people, he recently just told the story about The Rock not fucking with him and having to separate himself. And they had the same management team or some shit like that, publicist or something like that.
And didn't he have to go, he went and hid under a rock for a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting there.
Oh, my bad.
So, he's really leaning on him, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, so everybody started, not fucking with Logan. And, when he made his apology video, he came out and people said that he wasn't genuine. He didn't look genuine. It didn't feel genuine. Just a lot of shit. They were shitting on him. He was down bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like he's being very unfair in the Andrew Tate situation because he knows what it's like to be on the other end of that. And he did say, he did come in and out of that shit, bro, saying like that he knows what it's like and blah, blah, blah. But he would say that and then he would go back to saying like, he doesn't have a redemption arc. Like, I don't see him changing and this and that. Like, that's the same shit people could say about you, I don't know. It was really weird to hear him speak like that on somebody who's down in the same situation that he was.
Well, then he was talking about how he wanted to fight him, and Jake was talking about how he tried his DMs or something like that, but it was like deleted. Like Andrew Tate deleted his message and stuff like that, but. I don't know. Now it's KSI wants to fight him, and
yeah.
And Andrew Tate recently said like he was like, going off on KSI. He was like, at least Jake Paul had the balls to like keep the same motive and but you switch up on me and so now I'll beat you up.
This is that shit that I was saying too. Like Logan was like asking KSI, "Do you really want to platform this guy? Do you really want to give him the opportunity for this?" And then Logan champions
the next one.
Logan champions the fucking fact that KSI gave him the opportunity to get his career back when he was down bad and then he didn't have to do that shit. Like, but you think it's the greatest thing in the world that he did that for you, but he can't do it for somebody else. He can't do it for Andrew Tate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just the same way that he's saying, like, you know, if you don't like it, don't watch it, bro. Like,
but Andrew Tate can never. I don't think Andrew Tate can ever die off. Like, I don't think he can. Like,
yeah, he's like herpes. He ain't going nowhere.
Like how you just related to Logan, how he was shocking up like just millions and millions of followers just subscribing to his channel. He was just blowing up with millions and millions of views until that unfortunate situation happened, and then he was like, dang, and now he was like down, and then he got a redemption, you know. But even without it, I'm pretty sure he would have probably like sustained like somewhere. So he wouldn't have been at the same spot as in right now.
Before we continue and finish off this subject, I want to hear Edo's thoughts about Andrew Tate.
Well, first off, you had said that Logan had got canceled similarly to what, at one point, similarly to what Andrew did.
Right. Not for the same thing, but
I don't even know if it's similar, man, because what Andrew does, some consider it misogyny. I consider it just speaking. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. I know he has a platform. He has a lot of followers. But those girls that go on his podcast to be interviewed know what they're going for, you know? And all he's not hating on them. He's just speaking his mind. He's telling it like it is. Whereas you have somebody like Logan who did all that shit to be funny, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's kind of the same thing. I mean, I don't like the fact that Andrew Tate is canceled at all. I think he should be able to say whatever he wants. I mean, you know, why can't his fans just be his fans? And if you don't fuck with him, don't listen to him, you know?
Right. There's plenty of people out there like that.
I only listen to the clips that come up, you know? I don't really watch this shit.
Right.
But it gets me to stop. And I'm like, oh, man, like, that's pretty cool what he's saying, you know?
Right.
But let him rock his shit. Let him say what he wants to say. And if you don't fuck with him, don't fuck with him. He's not saying anything that I can see harmful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what happens when it comes to time that, you know what I'm saying, this podcast blows up and it's extremely out of this world and shit, and then they go back to clipping Osama saying some fucking wild shit.
It's just the way.
This is the premise of this podcast. But in turn, homeboy been saying wild shit all along. Like, and then, you know, sometimes you're saying shit just for a fucking reaction. Sometimes you're putting a little on it to you know, get the attention in the first place. You gotta put a little seasoning on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
the wow factor.
He just saucing it up, giving the wow factor out there, and then but he's, you know, lining it with a decent message. I feel, you know what I'm saying? He just wants men to get back to being men type shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying, you know, be Fred Flintstone and go out and knock your bitch over the head with a fucking bone and shit and drag her back into the crib and, you know what I'm saying, have your way or whatever the fuck.
And even on that, like, when have you ever heard a complaint from one of the women he has dated? Like, none of the women have came out talking about how Andrew Tate was the worst man that they've ever dated. And even the situation that had popped up with him and some other girl where they were saying how he, like, beat her or something like that. But she came out and he was talking about how, like, no, it was just a kink, and like it was just, you know, it just happened in the moment, you know. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people think he's a woman hater, but then like the women that are with him don't complain at all. It doesn't make sense in my mind.
I've never heard like
he is rich.
I've never heard him say like any real outlandish shit. Like, has he said that women should just be submissive and only be for the man and solely just like solely just follow him and shit like that?
I mean, but it's not like, I don't know. He said it, bro, but it's just in the same way that we would be like, go make a sandwich, or you know. Just, kind of fucking around, banter or whatever the fuck, and then he backdoors it with like the real message and shit like that. Like,
here's an example. So they clipped him saying how he thinks rape victims should be also held responsible. So they're clickbaiting him by saying, okay, maybe he said that, but I'm sure there's more behind why he's saying that. Should every woman that gets raped be like, oh, you wore too short of a skirt, it's your fault you got raped? Like, I don't think he means it like that, but like, what is the context to the rest of that story? But they just
clipped it like that?
Just anybody
clip it like that?
No. So the thing of Andrew Tate is that he just makes videos and everybody else puts them shits out. So he goes out on everybody else's podcast and shit like that. And now he had his own podcast. Like, once he started getting popular, then he did his own shit. But all the clips that you see going around, majority of the time is somebody else's shit. So he has no control over whatever the fuck they're clipping and putting out there.
In fact, I don't even think he has TikTok or something like that.
I was about to say, because this kind of went back to the whole Bud and Adam 22 thing that just happened today, right? Where he was saying all that, where they were getting on to Adam for clipping his shit and clickbaiting the titles, So I thought... You said it. I thought Andrew was doing that one. That's why I was like, wait, that doesn't sound. Why would you even want to do something that fucking controversial by saying, hey, look, I'm saying rape victims should be held accountable too. Like,
other
if it's somebody else doing it, then fuck off. Like, but I do understand how that title, and then listening to what he's saying, I can get how somebody can pick that up.
But it just
okay. They read the title initially, and then they hear what he says, and they're just like, "Oh shit, man! I can't believe he said that."
Because we know for a fact that people a lot of times do not listen to long form shit. You're just getting little sound bites here and there, especially if you're not a fan of the situation. A lot of people don't. This is the problem with people paying attention to politics. You know what I'm saying? You hear a crazy headline or whatever, and then they just run with the headline. Trump's a racist, and here's why, or what I'm saying, whatever the fuck, whatever the little soundbite or headline that they're gonna give you, people are gonna read that shit. Maybe they read the first few sentences of the article, and then they're about their way, and they're feeling however they fuck they want to feel. Little do they know, if they would have read a little bit more or really went on to other forms of figuring out what the fuck is going on, then you could have probably figured out, oh, this is bullshit, or this is what the fuck they were talking about, and they made it seem this way, or whatever the fuck. It's back to the Joe Budden and Adam 22 shit. Their whole argument was, him clickbaiting shit. Motherfuckers do that shit all the time. TMZ does it. Fucking Inside Edition, all that shit. Yeah. That shit ain't new, bro. They've been doing it for years, but just that he can type in meet the fucking killer of young Dolph in a fucking sentence. Like, I don't see that being too bad, bro. Like, do you want to know who it is? Here it is. This is him. You know what I mean?
They raised some good points. Like what they were saying. They were talking about how, like, they were like, you don't need to do that though. If you draw a big enough audience, well, people can do that. And he kept trying to say, just like the TMZs and everything else does that too. And they're like, but those are big conglomerates. They've been doing that for years. They've been painting that picture.
So why can't you let him?
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. Like, he didn't need to do that, is what they were trying to get at. But like he rebutted it. He said, but I do the news. Like, I post news. Y'all don't.
Right.
But
yeah, so as far as Andrew Tate, bro, and the whole Logan Paul shit, bro, I feel like he's being hella unfair and like, kicking the dude while he's down or whatever. And I think,
of course,
if I understand Logan how I feel like I understand Logan, as far as like being a watcher of his, or supporter or whatever the fuck. Since the beginning, I've been watching him on YouTube, since he first started and shit. So
on the sidewalk,
I think eventually he's gonna have, time to look at that and take that take and really kind of figure out how to walk that shit back, because it's kind of very judgmental, bro, when people forgave you. You know what I mean?
Was Logan actually canceled though? Like kicked off of all platforms, couldn't post anything.
Yeah. No, he was canceled.
On YouTube. He was banned on YouTube for a minute.
They didn't ban him. He just
no, they took his ads.
His revenue. His revenue.
He couldn't monetize. Yeah, he couldn't monetize.
But did they take his videos down and do to him what they're doing?
They took that actual video down.
Yeah, and then he went and posted the apology, and then he was doing later, like a month later. He was starting to try to post more, and then he did the rat thing, and then he got something with Google. Like, that's when they really started messing with his ads and was like, all right, you need to chill out before we really take you down and stuff like that.
And then that's when he started kind of trying to box or whatever the fuck. He was just trying to find any way to, like, pivot or whatever the fuck. But so to Eddie's point, like, it wasn't the same thing. I don't feel like just because he's a misogynistic dude, there's plenty of those everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they said that Kevin Samuels, the dude that just passed, Fresh and Fit do the same type of content.
Those guys, brother.
So, like, I wouldn't say that it's just because of misogyny shit. I feel like when he started, with the whole the same shit that I said on the last podcast with his whole war room and all that shit and his conglomerate that he has with all the people, and just how powerful he was getting, and then on top of that, he's speaking out about like the coronavirus or whoops. The world hurt.
You're gonna get us canceled.
Now you gotta bleep that.
The world hurt.
I'm over here thinking like, okay, so what? He wants men to be like stronger, more outspoken, men to be men again, because we've gotten so far away from
masculine,
the old ways, if you will, of the men being holding a certain statue or whatever.
Now so are you going to go
after the females now that are trying to demasculate the men? Like, are we going to go after them because now they're spreading some hate, if you will? If you want to call what he's saying hate, then the women doing it, isn't it the same thing?
It's reverse misogynistic shit, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Just let him say what he wants to say. Like Dummy Boy said last time, just scroll.
Yeah, if you don't fuck with it, just keep
none of his stuff has ever popped up on any of my stuff. I've never just passed by one of his YouTube videos or anything. Like TikTok, I don't see nothing on it.
For Andrew Tate?
Yeah. Unless one of you guys send it to me.
Right.
I don't ever see his stuff. So clearly you are clicking on stuff that's drawing that stuff to you. I mean, you're in charge of your own algorithms. So
well, they were also like, banning him from the socials and like banning his
When
name.
I first got on TikTok, they were fucking sending me shaking ass videos like every other 2 seconds.
Well, because you keep liking them.
I wasn't liking them.
Because you watch.
I was just watching them 3 times.
You watch the whole you keep watching it over and over. It'll keep giving it to you.
My bad. I ain't mean to step on. Go ahead, bro.
They were banning him, but they were also banning like his name, like his you couldn't use his name in like captions or stuff like that. Like,
wow.
You basically couldn't.
Here's the other shit that gets me too is that they took his ability to get money away. They shut down his website. Like he can't even have his own website now. They shut down.
They recently just shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the mix of all that shit, but yeah, they shut down his website. So
he could do seminars and have it in person. And then
I think it was the provider or whatever who provides the hosting for that website or whatever the fuck, and kind of went along with whatever the fuck. But yeah,
he'll just make another website.
The thing I don't get with all this, and I'm not trying to say anything. Like, I have said some misogynistic shit before. I'm not saying I haven't, I'm not the best guy in the world or nothing. But let's take it like this. Like, I back the sex workers, right? I think a girl should be able to do, should be able to do whatever the hell she wants to do, right? If that's what she wants to do, crazy. You go right ahead and do it, right? A woman should have that freedom to do whatever she wants. Or think however she wants, right? Mm-hmm. So why is this wrong?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why can't, nobody's messing with y'all? Nobody, you know, he might be talking down on him and saying that it's wrong, but that's still what he believes. So why is that wrong?
Right.
You know,
you are fake news.
And that's what they trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I did listen to the Logan pod that you sent or whatever. Okay. I did listen to it while I was waiting for my HEB order. And I did not agree with like 70% of what they were saying. It was ridiculous. They're like, oh, freedom of speech is freedom of speech if you're outside shouting it on a, what did they say, in a food court, yeah. Like whatever.
Go to the mall and stand on the table in the food court and shout.
That's not what freedom of speech is for. Right. But that's
they're
okay.
like, if you want to like just say it out loud for people to hear you, that's fine. But you're going on private platforms and they have the right to hush you up, and they're all for that because it's not against them. But if they were trying to hush them up, if somebody was trying to hush Logan, he would be screaming, saying, "Hey, you can't silence me. Why are you trying to take my freedom of speech away?" And it would be completely different. So it's only okay to use that. Oh, it's privately owned, so no, when it works for you, it's got to be the same across the board. And one of them, I don't know all of their names, but one of them is saying, well, there's like Parler, or there's whatever sites out there that you can say whatever you want, and they're like, oh, but then you've got all these radical people on there saying whatever, and it's like, but who are you to just be out here judging people for how they think? Let them think whatever they want to think.
Yeah, for sure.
Opinions are like assholes. We all got them.
I don't have an asshole, by the way.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Neither does Jim.
I mean, some stink worse than others, but it is what it is.
Jim Jong-un, or what's his name?
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apparently he
the
doesn't
myth.
have an asshole, right? I'm just saying, bro. No one 100% in this world. No one 100% agrees with each other. Even you're married as well, bro. Like, and these are two people that are.
I have said some misogynistic shit in my life. I didn't even realize it.
Nah, but so like even us being married, these are people that we deem that we want to spend the rest of our life with. That say that are like supposed to be the most close in line with the way you think and the way you do things. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all match up, and then y'all don't even agree. We don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has her own mind in the way she thinks. You know what I'm saying? I got my mind in the way I think. But, you know what I'm saying, in some percentage we align. But that just goes to say nobody is going to be 100%, behind whatever the fuck you say. So, like, what are we going to just do? Shut fucking people up or put muzzles on them and shit like that? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, this shit is just hella weird.
Where does it end? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Like,
I don't know. You got the complainers and you got us, the complaining about complainers, right?
I don't understand. If he was out here trying to encourage men to, beat their wives or don't let them out the house, or, if he was out here trying to promote violence against women, okay, I could see you have an issue with what he's saying because he's promoting violence. He's promoting people.
I'm sure even you would have an issue with that too if he was going around saying,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he was out here promoting violence, okay, I'm with you. Like, hey, yo, dude, somebody needs to tell you to chill. You're taking it way too far. But for him to say, oh, women shouldn't drive. Okay, that's just his opinion. I still get in my car and drive. What he's saying isn't going to affect my life. You know what I mean? But if he's out here encouraging men to beat women for no reason, I mean, I could be at a grocery store and somebody could do, you know what I mean? Like, that can affect more people. But I don't know. I think everybody just needs to mind their business sometimes, and that's kind of a foreign thought nowadays.
If you're really thinking about it, like, he's saving your time and your effort to drive. Like, he's really just telling you, like, hey, I got this. I'll drive.
I mean, if you don't
can
want
sit in the passenger, you can chill, relax.
Like a manly man, then don't be with the manly man.
Like,
that's how you pod right there.
You don't see no pros in it. Right just instantly, just negative.
Oh man. I don't know why we're tap dancing around it anyways, man. I mean, they're all fucking podcasters. They're making content. That's what they fucking do. You know, like at the end of the day.
Of course.
At the end of the day, it's what they do.
I just felt like it was very hypocritical of him to take that fucking stance with that shit. Like, if anything, he should have just not said shit. Like, if you don't want to platform him, why the fuck are you even talking about him?
Yeah, because you're giving him one.
Because now you're spread. If let's just say, because he has a younger audience, let's just say, I don't know, half of them or a third of them, or just say half of them. if half of them didn't even know about Andrew Tate,
now they do.
Now they do. They're going to go search him. And you just help.
Which is hard to believe because how he had like, 13 point something billion tweets on him?
Yeah.
I didn't know about him until y'all brought him up.
You were going to know him some way or another. One way or another.
Anyways, let's get into this God, dude.
Oh, man.
Bruh.
Whatever Drake does, I do.
Bruh.
That's all I kept hearing. I'm like, bro.
That should be track 1.
Another one upon the head top.
That should be track 1. I don't even know why that Drake shit's fucking track 1. That should be track 1. God did.
God did.
I don't know. He just started right out the gate with the shit, right? Like, he didn't give a fuck, bro. Like, why put this shit last? They're just gonna skip to it anyway. Let's just throw it in first and see what it do.
So,
who wants to go first?
It was
there you go.
Dude, I'm a fan, bro. Like, I'm a Jay-Z fan. Like, and I'm not shooting down Wayne and Ross. Like, they did their fucking thing on that track too, you know. But
Wayne killed that shit.
Fuck yeah. But
did you have a favorite line
of Jay's?
Yeah,
I think the how many billionaires came from Hove's crib line was pretty hard. Like, I thought that was pretty fucking hard. Like, there are not a lot of people who can say that. Mm-hmm. You know, how many billionaires have I made? You know, like none. I don't even got a fucking.
I think
billion,
the best line that he had was that take a toll turnpike line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they done been on the turnpike so many times it's taking a toll or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and it's a tollway. Like that shit was fire.
I was re-listening to it last night with Laura. There was a line too, but I got to look for it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even catch that first time I heard it. But yeah, man, good fucking song.
I thought some of the songs on the album were gonna be lit, but then like just let me down. And then some of the songs that I thought were gonna be lame actually surprised me, and I thought they were actually lit. You know, which one? Kodak Black, I think. The Kodak Black song. I was expecting that to be heat, but then I was just like, all right, this is basic.
That's the line right there. Jesus turned water to wine for Hove. It just took a stove. I was like, that's fucking dope.
that shit was hard, but I felt like he should have made a Duce reference with that shit.
A what?
I think I felt like he should have took a Duce reference with that shit.
Yeah.
He could have even expanded that shit and still made the stove line and the Duce reference. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He turned grapes into fucking, you know, how much ever billions or millions that Duce makes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Ace of Spades for that matter, because Ace is the same shit, like the grapes. You feel me? So I don't know that, but I'm not the hugest Jay-Z fan, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of fat in that verse, bro. Don't lie.
Oh, I'm not saying this is his best verse he's ever done.
Boys was just going crazy because he rapped for 8 minutes on a song and shit like that.
That's what was impressive to me.
Right.
It was like 4.5 or some shit.
How old is he? 50 years old or some shit?
52. Yeah, 52 years old,
and still rapping for.
And
8
like
minutes.
I was like, damn, this is hard, you know. And I saw them three on the track, and then Wayne finished his verse, and I looked at the song, and I was like, holy shit, there's still like 6 minutes of this song. Like, who else? What the fuck? And yeah, he did his thing. I'm not saying it was the best verse he's ever had, but it definitely was really good. I loved it. I have nothing bad to say about that.
But there were like a lot of features on this album. Like,
yeah, what do you expect, bro?
It's a Khaled album, man. Like,
he don't rap. God did.
God did. Yeah.
I mean, hey, when he puts out this song called DJ Khaled, don't expect nothing less. But
no, he's gonna
rapping.
be like, listen.
God did
another one.
That's if Drake does it, then I do it.
That's what he said in the fucking in the Drink Champs interview. He was just like, you know, like they were like, how do you get paid off of these albums if you got so many people on it and like you don't even rap on that shit? He was like, listen, all I got to do is, you know what I'm saying, get on there and say another one. And I'm an artist. Another one. On top of being the producer.
Not only that, I mean, if Khaled calls you for a record, you really going to just be like, oh, no, let's sit down and talk. You're going to be like, all right, let's fucking go. You know, like, let's do this. Even though you're the top fucking, all these people on this album are great at what they do. They're some of the most elite rappers that we have right now. Mm-hmm. They're not going to say no to Khaled. Yeah. And they're going to get on the album because it's his album. And then he's going to make them some beats anyways, give them some singles. You know, it's just how it works. That's how that little group works all day, man.
Man's had an Eminem verse.
Yeah.
You think like...
And a Dre touched the beat. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that one.
He said something like, dang, it was a short clip on Instagram I saw. He was like, even though when I was making the beat for Drake, I heard a little part that could have been a little bit better and I could have fixed. But then I asked Drake and I said, does this sound good? He said, yeah. I said, all right, bet. And then I didn't touch that thing that I wanted to fix. I just let him rap over it and let him do his thing. But wasn't Eminem on the album?
Yeah, that's what you said.
What I just said, bro. Are you on the pod here, sir? Hello?
It's a question.
There's a conversation that happened on Twitter, I think, the day after it came out. And Jay-Z was talking about, because, you know, you can go on Twitter and do like a chat house type of shit. And they were on there and he said that he cheated for that verse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the last one?
Yeah, he's the last one. And I told Laura that too. I was like, when it first came out, I was like, I want to know who went last. Like, because I mean that cements it, right? Did he get to here, and then finally he was like, "You sent me the beat with all the drops on it." So
I think it went kind of how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? I think it went exactly how the record is: Ross, Wayne, Jay-Z, because it just sounds that way. Ross went and it was typical Ross. You know what I'm saying? And then Wayne went and leveled up on Ross ass. You know what I'm saying? I heard Ross shit now. I got to rap better than him. You know what I'm saying? And probably not even knowing
one up each other,
right? And probably not even knowing that Jay-Z was going to be on that hoe
with the auto-tune.
He had to get Ross and Wayne on that shit. This is my thinking. He had to get Ross and Wayne on that shit,
and then them
to send it to fucking Jay-Z to be like, look, Ross and Wayne on this hoe. You know what I'm saying? I got the hook already. The shit. You know what I mean? Just come in.
You think it's harder to try to get a hold of Jay-Z than Wayne and Ross?
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
1,000%, bro. 1,000%.
Like, you think when he finally got a hold of him, he was like, what the fuck, man? I've been calling you for like 2 weeks.
Probably even longer than that.
Shit, he probably ain't even been calling him directly.
That's probably an old verse. Like,
that boy been calling the bat phone for like 6 months.
It's like when you watch one of those like Bond movies, and they walk up on the yacht to some guy. You don't ever see his face, but he's like hitting golf balls into the ocean. They bring him like a phone on a platter. You know what I mean? Like, it's on a platter and they bring it up to him. That's who he had to call in order to get a hold of Jay-Z.
Yeah. He's smoking a fat ass cigar. Yeah. He's like, what up? Hey, Hove, it's Khaled. I got another one. Nobody else believed in me, but God did.
Man, I felt like Lil Wayne would have sounded so much better on that song without auto-tune. Like, when I heard the Rick Ross.
Though, man.
I mean, but he still like switches in and out with it. Like, he's done that before on I can't remember his name. Corday's song. I don't know if y'all know him, but
yeah,
Corday had him as a feature and he didn't have auto-tune, I don't think. But he's done it before. But if he would have done this song, it would have like just gone smooth to me personally. Because when I heard him with the auto-tune, I was like, just kind of throw up the vibe. Like, I hear Rick Ross and then auto-tune.
I don't know, man. I think everybody's character came out in this in this track. Like Ross did his thing. Wayne sounded the way I wanted Wayne to sound. And of course, Jay-Z. I mean, that shit was fire.
Yeah, far as like that's like the highlight of the album to me. I don't know. The rest of that shit was kind of like
basic.
Yeah,
I don't know. The Jada shit was pretty good. I like that.
Jada shit was dumb. I mean, Jada. It wasn't like crazy.
I think what it was I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody was expecting a Jay-Z verse on this album.
Right.
You know? And then it came out.
I mean, you really wouldn't even expect Jada, or you really wouldn't expect Eminem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, far as the tracks that I kind of fucked with was obviously the God did.
That Drake song, it was trash at first, but then it started kind of growing on me.
That Stay Alive?
Yeah.
I
ain't gonna lie.
I caught myself singing that shit.
I'm like hearing ads about it, and I'm like knowing the words now, and I'm like, oh, brother. Yeah, I'm stuck in the Matrix.
Yeah, but other than that, Party with Quavo and Takeoff, Staying Alive, the Beautiful, it was all right.
Roddy Ricch?
That Roddy Ricch one was not good, bro.
I don't really ever fuck with shit like this, but I gotta say the Lotto City Girls shit was all right with me. Like, I don't really fuck with female rappers like that, but I was all right with it.
Well, obviously, God did.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't have Cardi B on there. If he had Offset on there. And then he's putting girl artists on there.
Oh, he didn't have
no,
Offset.
He didn't have Offset.
No,
that's what I was about to say too. It's kind of sad we got to say Quavo and Takeoff, and we can't say Migos. You know?
Yeah, RP to Migos.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But Offset's doing his thing. He had dropped a song called, or not him, but he did. No, he did drop a song. He dropped a song with Moneybagg Yo, and he did a feature with Trippie Redd and Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, I ain't heard it. But to wrap it up on my end, you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all say y'all final piece on the shit. To wrap it up on my end, I feel like this album, I've heard way better Khaled albums, honestly. And I feel like beyond the God Did and the Staying Alive and probably the Quavo.
What about Juice WRLD?
Party?
Quavo was it Offset or Takeoff?
Takeoff. Party.
Anyways,
Take Off.
The Party song. Apart from those three, I feel like the rest of that shit was just like filler type shit, like or like songs that the other guys did and they didn't want. You know what I'm saying? Because the verses weren't just that hard, the hooks weren't fucking crazy. Even the Future verses and shit and hooks and shit, that shit wasn't crazy to me. But
but what songs are coming out now that are like that, man? I mean, you get a one-off every year.
But come on, bro. You name your shit God Did, and like this shit is just like a great value version of.
And it's also probably how he presented it to them, like on some like they're probably thinking it's just like a single and not an album. I don't know. He probably presented it like in a way where they're like uninterested. And if they would have told, or if he told them like, "Hey, Jay-Z's going to be on here, Drake's going to be on here."
Nah, I'm saying like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like there hasn't been a better Khaled album than the one that they got the "I'm So Hood" shit on it, right? That was his song, right?
Hood.
Yeah.
Let's say Khaled is known for controlling the summer. That's what he does. That's what he gets into.
And he fumbled on this one?
This summer had nothing. This summer was fucking boring.
Yeah.
This summer was fucking ass when it comes to music.
Kiss the Ring.
It was very dry.
Or it might be We the Best Forever. We the Best Forever.
So Monday is the end of the unofficial end of summer. So you had to drop something. You know what I mean? Like it can't be summer without Khaled, you know?
Well, probably you know why it probably flopped? It's because he dropped it. he dropped it later in the summer instead of the beginning of the summer.
This whole didn't do. I don't know. Like I'm on one. Welcome to my hood. Like.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh.
How are you beating those two songs? Like.
Just those two alone.
Just those two alone, bro. It's crazy. And then they had the remix on there, obviously, but just off of the fucking names of the songs or whatever,
yeah, that's
I can't really remember
album.
what the songs sound like, but I think that this was his best one. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think this one's going to be a slow build. You're definitely going to hear some of these tracks when you go out. You're definitely going to hear some of these tracks.
Oh, the Staying Alive. Staying Alive is playing. I'm
so, as I said, I don't think it's a flop. I wouldn't call it a flop at all.
I would personally.
I would.
I would call it a flop because I'm not gonna go and re-listen or add any of those songs to my playlist.
Oh, they're gonna put that God Did too on the radio. I think that God Did. Has the God Did hit the radio? I don't know. I don't listen to this shit.
It's probably on Sirius.
But to be honest, bro, like if you're really honest with yourself, that suffering from success too might be hard. But a Khaled album really consists of like 3 hard songs, and then the rest of that shit is just like
entertainment.
Yeah, like it's not like anything to speak about again.
It's like, hey, I got this person on this song.
Right,
go and listen.
If you're really honest with yourself, like go back and listen to these shits because I've done it before, and I'm like, God damn, I'm like, what the fuck? Don't get me wrong, he got some hits, but look how many albums he got out. He got like I don't know 8 albums or some shit like that. 3 hits off of each one. I mean, he got a catalog. There you go,
13 each or something like that.
Shit, all you need is one. I mean, look at Vanilla Ice. You know what I'm saying? The homie's still living off of that shit. So, all in all, I feel flop. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You said slow build.
Flop.
Dummy boy, what'd you say?
I say flop.
I say flop too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light flop, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I fucked with the 3 songs, and that was about it, bro.
Yeah, like y'all were saying, like it's that he had big names on there, and the expectation was so high. And
bro, the way he was talking about that shit on Drink Champs had me so hyped, bro. I kept going to my Spotify, like looking, because they really didn't say the date and shit. I'm like, when is this shit fucking dropping, bro? I was waiting for this shit. So we're on the ride, you know what I'm saying, traveling and shit. I'm like, I'm going to throw this bitch on. This is what's going to keep me awake while I'm driving. And then I started listening to this shit. I'm like,
I'm about to go to sleep, brother.
Like, bro, it's cool. It's
like
cool,
I said, I don't think I could
like,
call it that. I'm looking at the plays right now, and every song on here, minus that Assad and Alam Cloth Talk, the 22nd verse, every song on here has over 1 million. Staying Alive has 49 million streams.
That's crazy.
Oh, no. 21 Savage went hard
can't
on
call
that.
A flop.
that shit came out way early, too. And that's single worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much did the album sell, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, far as streams, like how much did the album do? Not individual.
Well, they got first week streams up. Google person.
I don't know about that.
They got what?
Has it been out for a week?
Probably more than a week actually.
The album I think only dropped last weekend. If I'm not mistaken, but.
Anyways, but yeah,
it don't matter.
DJ Khaled.
We'll see. You know, I'm sure this is not the last we're gonna hear from Khaled anyway.
Definitely not.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying it's gonna be a fucking multi-platinum album. I'm just saying,
right?
I don't call it a flop.
So what we do know is a flop, though.
A walrus.
And it's sad to say, sad day for Texas, sad day for the South, and especially a sad day for Houston.
Oh man,
what's up, man? My man Trader Truth. And Zero into it. Man, roll the clip, bro. Just roll the clip.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure everybody's seen this by now.
Come on, homie. What you want to do, homie? What you want to do? Come on, man. Y'all move. What you want to do? Fight it, nigga. What you want to do?
Pop in the middle, like.
Stop running. Let him get it. 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 Take that out. Hey, yo, watch out. Yo. Hey, hold on.
So for those that don't know, Trey the Truth is, you know what I'm saying, this guy's brother that was punching on him or whatever. Apparently, you know, we got the shit where he told the whole story, right? But man, I don't even know. I don't know, bro. Apparently he was at a fucking restaurant or whatever, and he come out the fucking restaurant or is going into the restaurant, and Trey asks to speak with him. He pulls him, you know, alongside of a van apparently, and from the interview, Zero says that Trey socked him, and then he don't know what else happened, just hands and feet, and yeah.
He's saying like 7 people or something like that. Right?
Set up, he got set up and ambushed and shit like this. So I don't know, it's crazy, bro. Is that dry snitching? Did you seen the full interview, right?
Yeah.
That he did with the Isaiah guy?
Yeah.
Is that dry snitching?
Is it dry snitching when the cops are literally standing right there in the video? True. They were right there in the video.
But he comes out on the video and says, I don't know who else was there, but the one that I know that hit me was Trey. Is this thing on? Trey the Truth. He was like, Trey the
Truth. Oh my God. We're going to get shot.
Oh, this is the full explanation?
My business. And when I walked outside, it was like I'm called over to the side of a Sprinter van. And he was like, hey, when you get finished doing that, come take this walk with me right quick. And I was like, you talking to me? I had to make sure he was talking to me because, I mean, I see you everywhere. You see me everywhere. And I'm like, I wanted to be sure he was talking to me because it was a couple of people out there. So he was like, yeah, I'm talking to you. So when I walked over there, like, the only thing I saw after that was this. Like, Jesus. I'm looking this way, and then I see this, and then you feel multiple fists, and I guess feet. So when the video comes on, it's me making sure, like, oh, you know, nah, I'm not going to go home looking like, you know, I just bought a football team. So, you know, I'm this.
Oh, my goodness. It's a 4-minute video. I don't know you want to play the whole thing, but
so he goes on to say that he balled up and all that other shit, and I don't know. The first thing, I mean, I guess, okay, so having to hear everything and then, you know what I'm saying, like play it in reverse, because you get you see the video of him getting, you know, punched on the ground in the fetal position or whatever, and then, or balled up at least. And then you get like the TMZ, that shit, and then as you know, videos start coming out, like Trey responds. You want to play a little bit of Trey's response if you can pull it up? Trey's response, and then another video comes out with him.
I'm address this one time only, man. I feel like I'm at a point in my life I'm not finna sit here and let stuff just linger around. But I do feel I owe it to people to know, especially people who really rock with me, man, to know the situation that they trying to paint, the narrative they paint, this shit is false. Not no 7-on-1 situation. It wasn't no blindside ambush. That's not what this is. This is family business, internal stuff that's been going on for 10, 15 years that's probably been building up and just spilled over into shit, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing, I'm watching all these blogs and everybody say some of the stuff they say when they don't know. Me and this man held a conversation for damn near 2 hours the day after.
Yeah, so the shit goes on to say, like, you know, you get that bit of information that they had a 2-hour talk. Then Zero comes out with a whole Fox News fucking segment or whatever the fuck with this dude Isaiah. And, you know what I'm saying, he goes into detail about that and then gives a little bit more. And in the fucking interview, he's like, can y'all, you know, get it back together? He was like, no, not never, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, one of the ways of resolution was celebrity boxing match. Do you feel like, pull this shit up, do you feel like this is fucking real, bro? Or this is a troll? Look at this. Bro, immediately after I find this fucking video, dog.
Don't do that
Immediately
shit.
after I watch this 30-minute interview, I see this shit. Hosted by Kiati. You know what I'm saying? Paul Wall, Lil Flip. Performing. Pause it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the most disgusting shit.
Like, what the fuck is going on, dog?
Please tell me something that's just a fan-made shit, man. First off, what's that little cartoon down there at the bottom? See that?
But check it out. Check it out. Is this the road to redemption? Is this the road to redemption for Zero? You know, he took his lick in public. He got embarrassed. Now, Trey, you know, they had the 2-hour conversation. They still kind of fuck with each other, but can't go about it that way because, like, you know, it's the disrespect that's done, bro. He would look like a hoe if he went back. Now, hold on. Let me.
And they're supposed to be like best friends, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So now, you know, this is the road to redemption. They get in the ring, they have their celebrity boxing match, get some money, and then they can squash it, and we get an ABN album.
That is the most nasty rollout.
You said it was a rollout. You said you thought it was a rollout.
I did kind of feel like it was a rollout, right?
You didn't think it was going to be this, though.
I didn't think it was going to be that. That is disgusting, bro. Like, you aren't going... Bro, you're not going to have me on the ground getting my fucking ass kicked and then think, you know what? Let's put some gloves on and go handle this like some... No, I'm not saying men because that is stupid. That's fucking dumb.
Like boys.
Yeah. And I got one more thing left. There was, if you watch the video clearly, in the beginning of him getting beat up on the ground, they show this. Go ahead, pull it up.
But they're supposed to be like best friends, right?
Oh, no, though.
There's somebody that has pause it. There's somebody that has the full intro or the whole fight at this point. A whole DSLR camera right here with a light on it. Camera, they got it in 4K, bro.
That's TMZ.
Somebody has this footage.
TMZ.
Not to mention whatever high end restaurant they were at. I'm sure has security footage of this shit.
It'll come out.
It's gonna come out eventually, bro.
You think this is a Jussie Smollett type of situation right now? Like
Smoothie.
You are
they
fake
fucking
news.
set it up. Like,
I don't know. That shit is wild,
dude,
crazy.
That would be so fucking mad. You're talking two street motherfuckers. Like, these dudes are from the street.
And
if this is how they set it up,
legends.
Yeah.
Not just
legends.
Legends.
In the game. Yeah. Trey's got his own day.
You feel me? But that's the reason too why I feel like, damn, Trey, you can't be doing this shit, fool. Like you're a fucking he does philanthropy, all type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like giving back to the city and, you know, trying to clear your name, and then you backdoor with it. It didn't have to be there, bro. You could have done it anywhere. You could have, you know, even Zero was saying in his video or whatever, in his little interview or whatever, he was like, we see each other at all the time. We're places where each other's at all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you would think even though they don't have ABN, if there's one there, the other one's going to be there too, right? Like, because they go together. Like that's how you know them. Even if they aren't together, you'd still expect to see them.
Right. This is kind of a black eye for the city of Houston, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, I mean, they're supposed to be actual family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, you know, family business out in the streets, man, it's not a good look, you feel me? But
you could have taken care of this at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's family business.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get in the backyard and, you know what I'm saying, make it do what it do.
I mean, sometimes family acts out in public. I mean, it happens.
But I mean, all family ain't rich and famous. You know what I'm saying?
Not like that.
The food don't go down right or something. I don't know.
Not to the point where you say, Hey, bro, that's the other wild part. He said, when you get done, come over here and talk to me. So he waited for him to finish whatever he was fucking doing.
Right.
And Ro was like, all right, I guess I'm done. I'm going to see what Trey was.
Yeah. Well, he was like, he thought he was saying like that they thought they was finna have that conversation. It was supposed to have been happening for a while. And then you just get slid, bro. Like that's gotta
that sucks, man. Because we as fans want that conversation to happen so they can move past it and do it again. You know, like
for sure. Yeah,
this better not be no dirty rollout, man. I'll be so fucking pissed off, bro. I'll be so fucking pissed off that I'm gonna have to buy a ticket to this shit. God damn it, bro.
I was just about to ask that shit. Hey,
don't make me fucking buy a ticket.
Not one ticket, two tickets. We front row.
We're front row in this bitch. I mean, I'm a support.
Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But they were saying they was gonna get the money to charity. But anyways,
would that be the last time you see them on stage together?
Probably, man. Probably. That shit crazy though. I didn't expect that shit to happen. Did you hear fucking Tony Ayo beat up Pleasure P too?
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious, bro. Tony Ayo beat up an R&B dude at a strip club. That's hilarious, bro.
Streets wildin', man. Streets are wildin'.
Bro, all that 50 cents fucking shit. Tycoon weekend. Boys out here acting wild, man. Anyways, speaking of fights, let's get into this real fight shit. You feel me? Like actual fight shit. Like actual. You know what I'm saying? This weekend we got Tai Tuivasa versus Cyril Gane. You feel me? Gane. Whatever.
Gone.
First time in Paris. Who you got, man?
Gotta go Tuivasa.
Are you doing a bottle of water shoey?
Yeah, I probably would. If he, dude, like,
I did a shoey last time for his win.
Oh yeah, I'm going for Shuey.
Yeah,
I forgot that's what his name was. Okay,
don't get me wrong. Gon is a hard motherfucker to rock, but
do you think he's the underdog?
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good throwdown. Tuivasa too has come up really fast.
Yep.
Yeah, he has.
Really fast.
After losing and then just coming back, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, just last year he was doing a fight night, you know?
Yeah, was he even ranked?
I
don't think he was ranked last year.
No.
I don't think he got ranked until he beat Derek.
That's it.
Yeah. Now he's number 3. That's fucking
he's number 3.
Crazy.
Yeah. So if he does this, I mean, fuck, man. We saw what happened with Edwards shocking the world. This right here is going to put the fight world at a standstill if Tuivasa wins this. People are not going to know what the fuck to do.
So my heart is with Ty. You know what I'm saying? That's who I wanted to win.
But realistic.
That's my pick. Well, I feel like Cyril is going to take it. He just has too many tools in his bag.
He might wrestle.
When I seen the open workout, bro, and how fast and crisp his striking was while just warming up, it looked better than I've seen him before.
He's a hard hitter, man.
Dude fucking threw a knee from like 6 feet away.
Jesus.
That shit was crazy. To the stomach. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? But yeah, other than that, I got of course I gotta go with Bobby Knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
over Marvin Vettori.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who else is on the card? Pull that card back up. I guess we can run the card real quick.
Let's see.
Wait, that's just a main event, co-main event, right? Yeah. All right, that's good. We just do main event, co-main event. Shit, yeah, bro. But you know, what does that do with the heavyweight division though? Like, say Ty wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only other possible fight out there is waiting to see it. Either him fight John Jones, or the winner of this, whoever wins this, becomes number 1 contender. What's his name? Francis is still hurt.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this, can you imagine a fight between John Jones and Cyril Gane? That's fucking mind blown right there.
That would be crazy.
But So I feel like because I don't even know if Stipe is going to come back at this point.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to do it.
And then if you come back and you fight John Jones, bro, essentially you're a sacrificial lamb, bro. You're not going to win, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd much rather see Jones gone than anything else.
Yeah, but can you imagine if Ty fucking wins, bro? Now you got to fight.
You should actually
pretty much like the best fighter ever. You fight John Jones,
yeah,
and then you got to backdoor and fight the most scariest motherfucker in the heavyweight division.
It's just you got God, dude. You feel me?
Like it's almost like you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool at 3, bro. I'm cool at 3. Like,
bro, like this has got to be the hardest route to the belt in history, bro. In history of the heavyweight division. Like, this has got to be the hardest fucking road to the belt ever, bro.
I mean, hey, it's never easy to get to the top,
Motherfuckers didn't think that he was going to beat, what's the name? Damn, I just said the nigga name. H-Town.
Derek Lewis.
I had a brain fart right there. Derek Lewis, though. Folks.
Oh, he knocked him out, didn't
he? Yeah. Yep, with an elbow, right? Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, oh! But now you should probably bet on this fight. Probably go for Ty. Yeah. Just in case if he wins,
the
boom.
odds are plus 410.
That's a crazy bet.
Yeah, it's plus 410. Did I put a bet on that? Now I'm thinking.
Just put a light number on him.
How are you betting?
In GTA.
When I was in Vegas, I had BetMGM, the app. This is not an ad, by the way. I signed up for it over there, and I was just doing a bunch of sports betting on my phone because it works in Nevada. So I got to find a way to have it work here.
Do not download a VPN.
Yeah, no. I was
don't do that, guys. Do not.
I don't trust VPNs, bro. They probably hack you at a certain point. Just never. I'm never downloading them.
You buy a good one. You don't do the free ones. The free ones ain't gonna do shit. Trust me, I know because I fucking tried to get one of the free ones and go to one of the betting sites and nope, couldn't get through.
But could you imagine if Ty went through all that shit and became champion, bro?
I don't have to imagine it. I can see it.
Crazy, bro. That because ain't nobody been like him. Like
you could see it. He's got to go through Ngannou. Like that's the hardest one it's going to be. I mean, don't get me wrong. John Jones is the best at what he does, but you still have to fight Francis. Like that's it.
Francis might, bro.
I mean, fucking yeah. John is going to kick you in the head probably. Spinning back elbow the shit out you. But then you got fucking Ngannou throwing the planets at your fucking head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With max speed out the gate. Like that's his biggest thing. He don't give no time to like adjust at all. Like he just coming out there swinging haymakers at your fucking dome, bro. Like
I look at Francis the way I look like what's that character from fucking Tyson Punch Out? They used to stand there like this. Like, that motherfucker. Like that's all I can think of. Yeah, bull. That's it. Yeah. Like you don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna hurt him. This dude fucking climbed barbed wire fence and hung onto a boat to get out of his country.
Like, this motherfucker came out of a fucking mine in Africa, bro. Like,
yeah, he wants to fuck somebody up. Like that's it. You know, like if you go through all that to fuck somebody up, I'm done. Like I'm not
for real.
You know?
I know people.
I'm gonna fight you, but I'm gonna lose.
People be saying like, this fight's gonna have a knockout. No, this fight is literally about to have a knockout one way or another. I don't think this fight's ever gonna go to the 5th round. Nope. I don't think it's gonna go all out. I think probably end at like 3rd round. Somebody's dropped.
Yeah. Well, what Ty said, his tagline: "If I dink him, I sink him."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if I get a clear hit on him, it's done for him. He's gonna go down.
Because they practically don't even do nothing in the first round other than just like fill out what the range is.
Not heavyweights.
I mean, I don't know, but second round, I feel like something could happen. But third round, I just have a gut feeling. Third round.
So you got third round then?
Yeah.
All right.
Somewhere in third round.
I don't know. I think Gon's gonna. He said that he was gonna like be more aggressive this fight. You know, because
first round, 1 minute.
People were giving. If I had to pick, I would probably pick a first round or a second round. But
I wouldn't be mad at.
They were giving him shit because he was doing a lot of backwards movement and like defensive fighting in his last shit. So yeah, no, he said he was gonna be more come forward and shit like that. We'll see, and we get to see what his fucking jaw's made out of. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'll give it mid third. I'm gonna say mid third, and I'm gonna go to Vasa. I'll say mid third, and the only reason anything after that, it's gone all day. Tuivasa, I don't think he has the stamina to go all 5. But that's just me. I might be fucking stupid and not know what I'm talking about. But
I think he might be a fat guy with a gas tank. I don't know.
Huh?
I think he might be a fat guy with a gas tank. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, they're gonna be. If it gets to the 5th round, they're definitely gonna be like, just doing nothing.
Gon got cardio. I don't know, but
I gotta go.
15-3, man.
I just gotta go for the underdog. You know, Ty is definitely underdog.
Speaking of underdogs, leads us into the upcoming Nate Diaz Hamzat main event.
Oh, you know who we're going for?
Nate Diaz's last fight on his UFC contract.
Oh, last one?
Last one.
Last one.
Then he gets to go fight Jake Paul. Or whatever.
Now, that one I did put a bet on.
I was about to say, he probably don't even like want to entertain that.
You bet while you were there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I did put a bet on that one. I know for definite I did. I can't sign in right now.
Who you
but
bet
I know
on?
I definitely did that. Bet on Nate.
You bet on Nate? Yeah.
Bet on Nate. Take it.
Bro, them odds are crazy because they're like he's a super fucking
ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's a no brainer. Even if you fucking lose, you ain't really like the chances to fucking get a lot of money is like up there.
Now
it's up there. Yeah, it's definitely up there.
I think we're gonna see the best Nate Diaz we've ever seen ever. Or
I really
it could go
hope
both
so.
ways. It could go both ways, but I believe he has to show out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's his last one. I would fit it, but this is the Diaz brothers we're talking about, and he could really give the whole fuck you to the company and just be like, fuck it, lay down in the first round. Like
he can definitely.
I'm just gonna lay on the mat and just tap out, and he ain't even touch me.
No, I think he's gonna.
You know?
I'm out of here.
What happens if you like get a doctor stoppage from an eye poke?
Wow, it would end
It's
like that.
technically still a fight, right?
Yeah.
Are you out your contract?
No.
You're not out of your contract if you have a doctor stoppage.
But the fight
Like,
still counts.
Does the fight count on your contract? Because you technically went there, you got in the ring.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a rematch clause or something.
That could be a way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You totally fucked my brother. You totally fucked my brother with the whole weed shit. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Why wouldn't I fuck you back?
Just go out there. That's
a big ass conspiracy theory, but think about it.
If anybody would do it,
it would be him.
It would be him
for sure.
If anybody would fucking do it, because he loves this fighting shit.
He does.
He hates the fucking company.
What's this?
Just say it, like just show the picture of him, like.
Right.
He looks like a video game character.
My boy don't give a damn. I'm riding Team Diaz all day. You feel me?
Yep.
I don't think physically or like ability wise he'll be the best like Nate Diaz, but I think entertainment wise, best Nate Diaz because of what you said, like it's his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Put a show out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gotta. I would say that he loves this fighting shit so much that he would come out there and just give it his all, bro. And I feel like it's gonna be the best Nate Diaz we've ever fucking seen in life, bro. The whole time we're gonna be like, oh shit.
I just wouldn't want. I just don't want to put my hopes high and then he just disappoints. You know, I'm gonna put my.
I mean, that's
hopes
what
right
fighting.
here.
That's what fighting's about.
I'm gonna put my hopes right here and let him, drag the bar all the way up.
I guess.
It's like, come on, Dana. Like, this is his last fight. Give him 8-9 rounds, man. Like, let's go past this shit,
bro.
Let's do it.
Could you imagine? What if they got to the 5th round and Dana's like,
wrap it up?
No.
Wrap it up.
Another one.
Another one, yeah. And let's see this again. Run that back
until he loses.
Rematch now. What? What?
That is not in my contract.
They pull out the fucking BFCK rules. Or did I say that right? BK.
Yeah.
What? BKCF? That's what I said. Bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle fighting. Yeah.
FC. Anyways, but yeah. That shit's gonna be lit, bro. Like, I can't wait for that shit. I want to see what he does next, bro. If he goes to Bellator, bro, he's gonna kill everybody over there.
Oh my god, he'll dominate.
He'll dominate for sure.
He'll dominate.
Who's the challenge for him?
He'll be champ finally.
He'll dominate, and they'll give him his due diligence. They'll do him right over there. Like, because a big name like Nate and a big fuck you to the UFC. It's two things Bellator wants,
right.
So
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's basically getting whatever he wants.
That's definitely why they didn't want to let him go, as well, because he's such a draw in the sport. But they kept going with this conspiracy that they're giving him Hamzat because they want to fucking get him beat and draw down his name. I don't think you can lose from a shit like this. Even if he loses, bro, like, how gangster is it just to go at the motherfucker that they say is the most gangster motherfucker out here, you know what I'm saying? And just the wildest, crazy motherfucker out here. Fuck him. I'll fight him. Fuck it. Sign me up. You know what I'm saying? My last fight, win, lose, or draw, I'm out here. I want all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's G, bro. You don't lose. He can't lose. He can't lose nothing. You feel me? Unless like he loses a fucking eye, like physically. then he's kind of fucked, but other than that, bro, like, you can't lose in that situation.
Like, who's that announcer that doesn't he only have like one good working eye? He has like a comb over his like brown.
I don't know who you're talking about.
A white guy announcer?
I don't know.
You told me about whatever.
With one eye?
But no, I said one good working eye. But anyways.
He's not an announcer, bro. He's a fucking
sportscaster?
No, he's talking about fucking God damn it, Michael Bisping.
Oh yeah. The commentator.
Yeah, he's a commentary. He's not an announcer.
So
used to be a fighter.
Connor's supposed to come at the end of this year, right?
Nah, he'll probably won't come till next year. Yeah, he probably won't come out till next year.
Bro, I heard till December. That's what
I mean, they're just keeping Connor's name hot in the mix. Hey, did you hear that he just got another fucking charge and shit on his yacht?
Another one.
Yeah, bro.
Some DJ Khaled, another one.
Some bitch got dropped off in like Spain or some fucking crazy shit, bro. And then she went and fucking reported his ass something about being sexual assault on his yacht. Yeah, crazy, right? Like, why is Connor being involved in all this sexual assault shit? Like, it's wild, bro.
And you got a wife and you got children.
Like, bro, but you're fucking rich as hell, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Is there a time where we start going, okay, maybe we should start listening to somebody? You know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah, bro, because it keeps popping up. And it's like,
yeah,
bro, it's not going away.
It's like, I shot you bail the first time, man. Like,
right, for real.
Not
off
the second
top.
one.
Yeah, bro. But all right, so the next, I think it's dope that they've been releasing these cards kind of early, like releasing the matchups, the main events and shit like that. But we getting Izzy versus Pereira. How you feel on that one?
Izzy.
Always gonna go Izzy. I'm a fan.
Third time's the charm.
Third time is a charm.
Because Izzy has lost twice to him in.
Oh, that's the kickboxer. No,
it was early in his career, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What in the fuck was that? What's the Amazon bitch name?
Alexa.
Alexa, yeah, it's in the restroom talking out of nowhere, bro. That was creepy as a motherfucker.
That's your FBI open up right there.
That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy as fuck.
Nah, when I saw that knockout video of that kickboxer,
FBI, open up!
Like dropping him. Oh my god! Like I had a double look at it. Like, is that Izzy? This is crazy.
Yeah. He play his fuck up. Look at Kamaru. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he definitely
get kicked in your shit every now and again. You feel me? But yeah, I think it was early in his career. You know what I'm saying? And he's a more evolved fighter and shit like that. You think he's just gonna do the same thing he did with Jared Cannonier, bro? He's just gonna, play the outside, move around, use his movement and shit like that.
No.
Yeah, he knows how to play the game now.
But
he knows how to do it.
They said as of today, bro, or it might have been sometime this week or whatever. They said that Homeboy started his cut or whatever, or entered camp. This motherfucker is 238 or some shit like that.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
How much does Izzy weigh?
I think they got to cut down to 85, right?
Yeah.
80. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Dog is huge, bro.
Jesus.
That's bigger than heavyweight. Because heavyweight is like 225 or some shit like that, right?
But hasn't he done?
Yeah, their weigh-in weight is 185, 184 is what they normally weigh in at. So
that's crazy. That's a crazy cut, bro.
That's not like, okay, it's like 190. No, that's like a big gap between.
Did you see the picture of him next to the dude that almost beat John Jones, whatever the fuck that dude's name is? The Mexican kid that almost beat John Jones. Damn, what the fuck is his name? Fuck, I wish I could Google right here, but I can't.
But
come on, Eddie, you Mr. UFC, dog.
Yeah, I'm really just
Reyes,
too much of that.
Is that his name?
I drink too much of that fucking monster.
yeah, same.
You talking about Izzy with him?
Nah, never mind. But yeah, Pajeda took a picture with dude, and he was like, shit, a size bigger than this fool. Like, bro, clearly bigger than light heavyweight. Like, clearly.
Wow.
And he fights at light heavyweight, bro, and he don't even have a fight coming up. I think it's him and Dominic Reyes. I think that's the dude's name, Dominic Reyes. And what's Pajeda's first name?
Pajeda is Alex.
Alex Pajeda. Type that shit in. Picture of. Yeah. But yeah. Homeboy fights at 205. Pajeda fights at 85, and this fool was clearly double bigger than him.
Jesus.
Clearly, like, just large as a motherfucker. That is definitely.
That's a real estate person. No.
All right.
You could put fighter.
I'll spell it for you. It's Pereira. There you go.
And Dominic
Reyes. I think Dominic's on the Diaz card, right?
Is he? Oh, Jesus, come on.
Is he? It's
not going to pull it up.
Maybe I'll check it.
Anyways, but yeah, clearly a large.
Oh, no, he's on the Izzy card.
Specimen.
Sorry. Large dude, bro.
Google
person.
Has it?
Get your Googles up.
I don't know about.
Yeah, he's on that card. He's on the Izzy card.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is he on Izzy's?
Izzy on Izzy?
Brother.
Yeah, nah, but probably that's why they're training together. So that makes sense. But
Carla and Zane.
These people.
That's
gonna be
crazy, bro. Yeah, look, click on that first one right there.
Oh God.
Or the second one right here. This one. It shows their body more. Zoom in. There you go. Look how big this motherfucker is, bro. Homeboy's fighting at 205.
That's not.
He is clearly bigger than him, bro.
That's not that bad.
What?
He's all legs, man.
How tall is he?
I don't know.
Who?
Is his opponent?
He is 6'4".
6'4". Oh yeah, that's bad. Never mind. I'm expecting
But
like.
they're both
I'm
6'4".
saying like bulk. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
thickness and build, bro. Like he is clearly.
Well, I know
like,
that
should be in a different weight class for sure.
Like Izzy's previous opponents, they were big too, but like shorter. You know what I mean? That's why I was asking what the height was. But since he's probably like taller than Izzy, then
To me, Adesanya got to knock that fool out, bro. Or else, like you just catching a win, bro. But that ain't a real win. Homeboy done put you to sleep.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
you're gonna have to show out on this.
Yeah,
one.
you got to get your get back, bro.
like your back hit the floor hard, just boom.
To prove that you are, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you done proved your thing. You feel me? You done did your thing in the UFC. But then to get that get back off of the 2 losses, the last one you got knocked out, you gotta knock him out, bro. You gotta come with that shit. You gotta come with that ninja shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to come with that Anderson Silva, the shit you was doing with Anderson Silva with the hand behind your back.
That's that Rock Lee, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. You got to get in there and throw them fucking things. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Some people were saying, like, what do y'all think about his fighting style? Like, because I just watched a video not too long ago of, like, kind of like his history, I guess. And supposedly fans are like, they don't like him as a fighter because he's boring and he just runs, hits, boom, and doesn't really entertain.
That's a bad take. That's a bad take because he wasn't always like that. I mean, he one of his advantages is he has a reach. Yeah. Like he stands to the side a lot and he can hit you. You know, so he's knocked people out. It's just now he's comfortable as a champ and he's just not trying to lose it, I guess. You know?
I think Kamaru Usman said it the best. That majority of people when they're champion, they defend their belts instead of going out to fight for the belt.
For the belt, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the people that go out and fight for the belt will take the risk to have the more entertaining fight. But if you're defending the belt, all you got to do is Floyd Mayweather that shit, take the win, and get the fuck on. Which MMA fans don't like that shit. Well, the casuals.
But it makes sense, though.
And I'm here to say this shit, too, because I was thinking about it today as I was listening to a podcast. That, yes, I have been watching MMA for a very fucking long time. Since I was, a wee little lad.
A little jit.
You know what I'm saying? Watching that shit on stolen cable and shit in GTA. And supported this shit. I was a big fucking Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell fan, you know, just from the old days all the way up to the new. But I was a casual fan up until shit not too long ago, be honest, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're just a casual fan. Like, you just... You say stupid shit too like that, like, oh, he's just running. That's how he wins fights. He's just running. No, bro, it takes real skill to have fucking defense with these fucking animals that are in there going 90-0 for a fucking whole 5 rounds.
Well, it was more of like it was that with like him talking about like, oh, I'm a like in the like when they sit at the tables and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of where they're coming from. Like
everybody gonna say shit to sell fights, and if he had the opportunity, I'm more than sure that he's gonna do everything that he said, in that. So basically, he's not lying. He's telling you like this is what he wants to do. But when you get in the fight, sometimes you ain't got that fucking opportunity. Look at Leon Edwards; he didn't get his opportunity until the very last minute of the fight.
Which we weren't even looking at the screen. That was so crazy. It's just like,
I've always said this too. Like when I used to watch
right when that happened, but go ahead.
When I used to watch Mayweather and people used to talk shit about him too. I've always said the same thing. As fans, we're watching the fight, and we know this is going to happen.
Right.
We know Alessandra's going to run the ring. We know Mayweather's going to run the ring, and we're just fans. We're just watching the fight. The fighter in there knows more than us, so they already know that's what's going to happen.
Right.
So if you can't counter that,
right,
then you lost.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And you didn't do your job to prepare.
You didn't do your fucking job
to crack that code. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Mayweather and the things that he does, like, okay, so the person that had the most success with him would probably be Maidana, right? Like but that was the kind of the Da Vinci Code to, beating Mayweather. But people get so caught up in his speed, and then they can't hit him on top of them being hit. Like, it takes them off of their game plan. Then they don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? And most boxers are not Maidana. They don't want to rush in and take the punishment that it's going to take to be able to get to this dude and land your blows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in MMA, they have their rounds are longer or whatever, but it's a condensed to the 5 rounds or the 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have this opportunity to try to figure it out. You got to kind of know. After the first round is probably the fill out shit, and after that you got to go. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, shit, it's only like the first 2 minutes of the round they're filling each other out, and then boom, they're in the mix going. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can't figure out how to cut off the ring or the octagon to be able to get to Adesanya, then it's gonna be a problem, bro. Of course who's gonna stand there and get hit? Nobody. I mean, you got some people that just stand there and get hit, but
Nate Diaz. Prime example.
You know but shit, that's part of his style, bro, and that's what you're going up against. You got to figure out a way to be able to land that punch, to land that kick, to take him down, to, you know what I mean? Go for his weakness. Of course, nobody wants to see a fight where, homeboy just tackles Adesanya, gets him on the ground, and then fucking ground and pounds him. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Super boring.
But I mean, it's been shown when he went to light heavy, just got taken down and grounded pound. So, if you're the naturally bigger guy, what should Pereira's game plan be? If he can't touch him, which it's not going to be the case, I think he's going to be able to hit him. It's going to be a stand-up fight. But if he wasn't able to do what he can do on the feet, he's going to take him down.
Yeah.
Or if he don't, he's an idiot. That's the key to victory. You're just going to take him down, ground and pound him, and not let him up. You're the naturally bigger dude.
Especially if you fought him before, because now you know how he works with his hands. So, you learn the wrestling, boom, and then.
Well, it's a little different because their fight that he lost to him at were just kickboxing fights. Like, this is MMA now, so that's why he's saying that. He's saying, okay, well, now you have the advantage to take him down.
Right.
You're not just standing toe to toe with him no more. Yep. So what happens if he runs and you can't kick him?
Right.
And the next best thing is to try to take him down.
But I think it'll end up being just a fully stand up fight, and they'll just be doing ninja shit the whole time, pretty much, like weaving out of each other's way and like trying to land the punch. And
I don't know. There might be a little bit of wrestling. I'm not gonna lie. There'll probably be a time where
maybe to try to tire him out and shit, but
something like that. But I don't know. I'll say mostly stand up. Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be a good fight. I gotta ride with Izzy, bro. I gotta ride with Izzy.
You gotta.
I gotta ride with
that's
Izzy.
the guy right there.
You know what I'm saying?
And kind of like the underdog, not really.
Okay, and so in that boring shit too, like people were saying, they said the same shit about Anderson Silva too, and Anderson was like dominant as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
He was dominant as a motherfucker, but then it was just like, he was just trying to keep the belt or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people were like, he wouldn't just go in and rush at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Anderson always been a smarter fighter. It wasn't until he started getting like, I don't know, lazy or you know,
like he had the belt for so long.
No, he was just fucking around. Whenever he was fucking around with Chris Weidman, he stuck his fucking chin out there and he thought he was fast enough to fucking move. And he was until that last fucking punch landed. And then it was...
I could just imagine it like...
knock
Everybody has a plan, right? Everybody has a plan.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, oh, shit. Like, bro, you never seen that shit coming. I never thought fucking Chris Weidman was going to fucking beat Anderson Silva, bro. I never thought that shit. I thought it would be a good fight, but I never... Bro, Anderson Silva was so goddamn dominant. So fucking dominant. He's the first motherfucker with the front kick to the face, bro. Fuck is you talking about? Slap that bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Anderson was the truth, bro. But yeah, they said the same thing about Anderson, that he got to be boring and, you know, all this other shit. So I think that's kind of the stage Izzy's at. But he has to show another fold in his game as well, you know what I'm saying, to keep people behind him, or else they're just gonna, you know, that's the MMA community, bro. It's the fans are bloodthirsty.
Yeah, and the fans need to know, like, put yourself in their shoes. Like, would you want to, like, go reckless and try to entertain and potentially lose your belt by getting knocked out or something like that off of doing something stupid?
Fuck.
Those guys are at work. Like, they're at work right there. Like, what the fuck could we tell them what to do? You know, like, who are we to tell them what to fucking do? They're working.
In old school MMA, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But nah, not now, bro. Well, fuck it. Like, I don't know. I'll get out there and be like, whoever goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just out there rock 'em, sock 'em robots the whole time and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess because the paychecks are paying heavy, so probably.
Well, not as heavy as boxing. So that transition to, we got Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz this weekend. Who you got?
Oh, man. Come on now.
Andy Ruiz?
I'm not going Andy Ruiz. I'm not doing that.
So you got Ortiz then, King Kong Ortiz. All right. And he's like, how old is he? He's like 40 or something, 45 or some shit. He's like 50 years old. I'm rocking with the fat boy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I rocked last time, bro, and we seen him knock out Joshua.
He was jumping like...
Yeah, you was over here for that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do it again.
Shocked the world.
I'm not saying that he's gonna that has anything to play with.
But he's also got a lot skinnier and a lot more fit.
You want to put a 10 on it?
Yeah, I'll put 10 on it.
Yeah. Andy with the win. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
this
get
episode.
I got Andy Ruiz. Edo got motherfucking Luis Ortiz.
Yep. $10 on it.
It should be a good fight all around. Just, you know, in general, like both of them. I like both of them as fighters and shit. I think it's gonna be a fight.
Do you know what days they're gonna happen? Like Andy Ruiz and
everything's Saturday.
Everything this Saturday.
Everything is
the Ty Gon fight and then the Ortiz Ruiz fight.
Oh Jesus!
You know we always be watching boxing and MMA the same night, bro. But yeah, it been going crazy, right? It been going crazy, bro, for like the last year, dog. It been going fucking wild.
They've been having everything. So they got the Ortiz fight tomorrow. They got UFC tomorrow, and then of course BKF. Like they're all stacking on that day, trying to get that viewership.
Crazy. And I'm watching all of them at the same fucking time.
This BKS will be good because it's going to be in Bangkok, so it's a bunch of Muay Thai shit. But
they're going to be boxing. They're going to have the lady boys in the ring.
Oh yeah, man.
The ring car girls. Not
Hey yo, what the fuck?
They got Canelo this month too.
Oh yeah, it is September, right? Yep.
My month is about to be lit.
We was saving that, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, the good thing about the BKF though, it starts in 6 hours. So.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because they're in Bangkok, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be early then, huh? But but so is the UFC shit. Because they're in Paris.
Because they're in Paris, yeah.
So then the boxing should be late, I believe. But yeah, man. the fucking Crawford Spence shit is coming to a head, bro. You hear they're talking about possibly taking that shit to fucking Abu Dhabi. What happened?
I'm getting music from somewhere. I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck was that? That was like...
They never want to see us win. DJ...
You got a tumor. You got a tumor.
I was like, I got like an ad. I was like, what the fuck? Did we just get monetized? What's going on right now? Like, holy shit, let's do this.
Where's the paycheck, man?
We talked about fighting too much. Maybe they started paying.
Right, for real. Ads came in, you feel me?
From DraftKings. I mentioned DraftKings earlier. They probably hurt me. Look.
Yeah, nah, but the fucking Crawford Spence fight, man, if that shit happens overseas, I'm going to be so pissed, bro. A, I don't want to watch that shit in the middle of the day or have to wake up early to fucking watch that shit. B, like, nah, bro, the fans, bro. He's like, you fucking over the fans. We've been wanting this fight for I don't know how fucking long, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of turning into fucking Pacquiao Mayweather, to be honest. Like,
that's exactly what it's turned into being right now. This is the fight everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see this fight.
Everybody.
So,
if
it's overseas, it's some shit.
I got casual people like that really don't even really watch fight sports coming up to me because they know I watch everything fight sports.
Yeah.
Talking about Crawford and Spence, bro. I'm like, what the fuck do you know? But these motherfuckers want to see this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's got to happen, man. I mean, you're talking a potential fight of the year right here.
Even though
that's what we're talking about.
Even though Spence is my guy, I was having doubts. I was saying that Bud probably gonna take that one. But I've recently been watching a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? And trying like just brushing up on old shit and and
you changed your mind.
Found something. My boy Spence might knock him out, bro.
Might knock him out. So you went from he's not gonna win
might
to
knock him out.
Knockout.
He gonna win, but he might knock him out.
I'm predicting a knockout
because of what I found. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it to myself. Wait till it comes closer, and then I'll bring this shit up again. But the glitch that I found is right there. It's in plain sight, and just nobody speaks about the shit. It's dead ass in plain sight, and just nobody speaks about the shit. But yeah,
we're talking November, right? Is that what's happening?
They were saying November or whatever, but it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying, this year. And hopefully we get that shit. But so they were supposed to announce it by today, actually. But you know how those boxing negotiations and shit. Bro, it should be so cut and dry at this point. Like, what the fuck, bro? Give them whatever the fuck they want. This is the biggest fight in boxing, bro.
That's what I said. This right here is fight of the year. No doubt. Hands down.
Shit, fight of the decade. What the fuck? Like, as long as it plays out to be a fucking fire fight, but I mean,
Of the weight class, you mean? Or like in general?
Shit, this is one of them. No, this is once in a generation type of fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, because when you say like, cause that's why I said.
And actually, we've been getting a lot of those lately. So
No. I am not saying hand to hand good fight. I'm saying these two names alone is enough to give it fight of the year. Right. That's it.
Right.
When they sign that paper right there, that's fight of the year right there. Mm-hmm. They don't even have to throw hands at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I could go for fight.
It's gonna do Mayweather numbers. It's definitely gonna be. It's gonna be one of them top pay-per-view numbers.
Oh fuck yeah!
The shit that you was looking up the other day about the pay-per-view numbers. It's gonna be one of them, bro. I promise. Like this is one of them ones, bro. That's why I don't see them like. I don't know, man. They should have just went ahead and done this shit at Jerry World, dog.
That's what I'm hoping. When I said that I wanted it here, that's what I'm hoping. Like,
yeah, bro, and just sell that shit out like Canelo did, and like get all that bread, dog. Get everything. You know what I'm saying? But of course, Crawford don't want him to have the home field advantage or whatever the fuck. But who gives a fuck? Crawford fights on the road all the time.
Yeah.
And what the fuck, bro? What does it matter? Like,
fuck it, take more. Give more money, and I'll take home field. You get more money out of it.
Hey, we'll do it at the Cowboys Stadium, bro. Just chump me a little extra. Woo, woo, woo,
dang, Cowboy Stadium is crazy.
Hey, I'm in the nosebleeds with it. You feel me? I'm in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're gonna be front row one day. We always say front row one day.
Hell yeah.
You should do like a YouTube video that's like, I just snuck into this fight.
Nah. I'm gonna be in that house spilling drinks on bitches and shit again.
That was the best fucking thing in the world.
Hey, we had a blast, bro. That shit was funny.
He got and he throwing the guy would look out. I'm like, oh man, you threw beer on him. Oh, my bad, bro, my bad. Guy don't even speak English. And then another hit, and the guy would look back. I'm like, oh, she was like, man, fuck him.
Because I had apologized. I said I was sorry and shit, and the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, the bitch was talking shit, and the nigga started feeling like he had to do something or whatever. I was like, bitch, I'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? I throw this beer all over your motherfucking ass. Fuck you. Eddie's like, yo, chill, dude, chill. Like, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm drunk. I'm having fun.
Like, are you
First
not
off,
watching?
Why the fuck are you sitting down anyways?
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
get your ass up. Like,
Hell yeah.
Are you not seeing what's happening in front of us? Like, are you dumb?
Speaking of the Canelo fight, man, it's coming, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel like this fight is gonna play out, bro?
4 days before my birthday.
It's the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Some people say this shit, Canelo didn't win a fight. Some people say Triple G won the first one, which was a draw, and Canelo won the second one, which some people say that Canelo didn't win that one.
What do you say? What do you think about the two fights? Like, do you think they're right?
I know why y'all are trying to rope me into doing it. I know that's what the fuck y'all trying to do, man.
Talk your shit,
I am not a Canelo hater. Like, I don't know why y'all are doing this to me. Don't pay me in this limelight. Don't pay me with that brush. Don't do that shit.
Now, we've had this conversation before, bro. Like, I'm not a fanboy and you're not a hater.
Yeah. But and this is
hey,
this
that'll
is
be a good
a
pod name. You know what I'm saying? Fanboy and the hater.
Yeah, fanboy name. But I will say, Canelo has impressed me, man. Like I this one may be it. I gotta go Canelo on this one, man.
And see, the only there's a few things. Triple G is, you know, older,
pushing 40,
older than he was. You know, it's been a little bit since they fought. Another thing is Canelo got used to not moving his head so much as he's went up, and that was what won him the fight or kept him in the fight. Both of the fights was the head movement. You know, keeping Triple G, you know, off of him, his footwork, moving around the ring. He's gotten really used to coming forward and like
absorbing
fucking the body up, either absorbing the hits or still moving, but it's not the same movement. He's moving, but it's not the same movement.
Yeah.
He's crowding them so much that he don't have to move that much. The only thing that gives me hope is the Caleb Plant fight. He did excellent in that fight, but Caleb Plant is also not a come forward fighter. He is a defensive fighter himself.
Trying to do Floyd,
yeah. So you're fighting Triple G, which is like the Energizer Bunny, just never stop coming forward. You know what I mean? Throwing haymakers and. Yeah.
Do you think Triple G has lost power or no? Do you think he still has the same amount of power as last time he fought him?
I think he does.
Yeah, they say that's the last thing to go, right? Is the power?
Yeah, it's the power.
So I think
still got the power. Sorry, go ahead.
No. He had was it Murata, I guess, or whatever. He knocked Overway out. He was a champion. You know, whether you respect him or not, he was a champion. So I don't know, bro. His power's still there. The weakness that it showed for me in that fight was that he didn't like them body shots. Let's just say that. He didn't like them body shots, and Murata kind of like went away from that shit. He was hurting him early with it, and then he stopped really throwing it, and then allowed Triple G to catch a second win and really get his first win, because he was looking pretty bad in that fight, to be honest. I was like, man, he looks old. I don't know if I want to see him fight anymore. And then, like, 3 rounds in or so, or, a couple rounds in or whatever, he just turns back into the old Triple G and fucking starts mowing this dude down, which was crazy to me. But yeah, man.
So what round you got, or you think it's gonna go all the rounds?
I think it's gonna go.
Oh no.
This is the thing about this fight, man. Like, okay, I want to see it because it finishes out the trilogy. I'm going to go Canelo on this one if it goes to decision. But the pressure is not on Triple G in this fight.
It's more on Canelo.
Yeah, now coming off the loss.
Yeah. It's on Canelo.
And we get to finally see Triple G outside of his weight class.
Yeah.
He never moved. So.
He's moving up?
Yeah, he's moving up.
Oh. That's
because Canelo
story.
moved up.
Yeah, he's moving up for the belts if they're fighting for the belts.
Yeah. And that's what I said. If Triple G loses, it's going to be a check mark as in, it's kind of expected. We all thought Canelo was going to win.
Closing a chapter.
But if he wins, then what the fuck we do? Because now are we going to go to 4?
Yeah, 4th fight.
A 4th?
Because it's not.
You would have to.
It's not a true trilogy because now you're 1-1.
Because now you're 1-1. That's why I'm saying
1-1 in a draw. You know what I mean?
It's that pressure is on Canelo to end it here. If he does it, you got to fight him again. You have to.
So then the next one would be a Quillogy or the Quadigy.
Quadigy? What the fuck is that, bro?
It's the 4th one. Quad 4.
I was just say multi-fight.
Multi-fight? Or just the next fight.
I don't think that's what it's called, but we'll go with that.
No, I was just putting quad with trilogy together. Just boom.
Nah, but I think all in all, you know what you get out of both of them, man. And shit. The thing of it is that Triple G was not active while Canelo's been super overly active.
Yeah, because he was fighting bums, no? Or like Triple G?
No, he wasn't fighting at all.
No, he wasn't fighting at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we'll see him with fighting Canelo with the new trainer. This is the first time that he'll be fighting him, and he don't have what's the name with him? The Mexican dude, I forget his name. He's with the black trainer now. So it's fucked up that I don't remember his name, but I'm not good with names. Sorry, guys.
I am not.
He's an ex-boxer.
He fought Murata back in April of this year. So
yeah, but he hadn't been active before that. Who'd he fight?
Oh yeah, you're right.
He fought that Mexican dude.
Camille.
Yeah, because I was thinking of the one that he gave his robe. Triple G gave the robe.
That's the Murata dude.
Yeah,
that's the Murata.
That's the fight I was talking about. So
yeah, so we'll see, man. It should be a fucking barn burner for sure. Both of them.
This should be what everybody's expecting, but Matt Crawford Spence. That's it. That's what I'm waiting on right there.
Yeah.
What would give you that shock factor of the Canelo fight? Like, what would make you go like,
Canelo?
I did not expect
Canelo getting dropped.
Out. Yeah,
either one of them getting dropped, bro. Not even knocked out, just getting dropped.
Like early in the rounds.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Canelo's never been dropped. He's been wobbled. He's been rocked.
Yeah,
he's never been dropped. He's never been on his ass on the canvas, and neither has Triple G, bro.
See, when you put it like that,
right? What if both of them get dropped in the fight? That should be wild, bro. Like, bro, yeah, bro. This is really one of them. Like, I mean, Canelo can kind of try to shoo it off as like, man, y'all want to see this bullshit again? I already did this shit, but really, this really, even though it's past prime, this really could cement his, because he gets a lot of hate from the Mexican community. Yeah. So this really could cement his Mexican legacy, bro. Like his legacy is already intact, but he gets a lot of hate from Mexico. Now, if he gets out there and bangs it down with fucking Triple G, bro, and like fucking finishes his ass, or they're both out there blood and guts, and they're fucking beating each other the fuck up, bro, and it goes to decision, and Canelo wins, bro, he don't got to do shit else in boxing ever.
Yeah, Canelo, I don't think,
and I've said this before. But again, he don't have to do shit else in boxing.
Well, the whole time I've been watching Canelo personally, I've never seen him like not once like not ever try his hardest or like not give it his all. So yeah, I'm expecting that, like just all blood, bruises, just swellings in the forehead, above the eye, all of that.
So we'll see, man. It's going to be a good one. Anyways, man, I was trying to cut it at 1:30, but we ran a little long. It's all good. But, hey, man, Eddie, I appreciate you coming on, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up with us on another episode of the motherfucking Porta Poddy podcast and all that, you heard?
Thank you. Every time I come on here. It's always good to come on here and just fuck around with y'all.
Get to talk that shit, you feel me? Man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that Instagram. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? We posting the clips. Make sure you go to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you get in the comments. Shout to all the shitheads in the comments. If you're there, if you're not, get in there. If you listen to it on Spotify, there is video on Spotify as well. So don't be a little slow and all that. But yeah, man, we out this motherfucker. Flushing down, you heard? Till next time, we on 40 next time, you heard?
Somebody should put auto-tune on.